Within each and every role player lives this homeless character who wants nothing more than to quiet the heartbeat of every living thing that stands in his way. Today we celebrate this all too familiar character with...
Well now, looky here. It's the Murder Hobo Show.
Okay. Hold on a second. Is yours not locked in place? Just your gimpy ass not being able to do it right? Sweet potatoes. Excellent. All right, everybody is, because we finished Plot Point campaign, or Plot Point 1, let's see, where's my PDF on the right side over here? Irongate. Plot Point 1 consisted of Part 2, crash, is it 3 pages long? Part 1 was called Planetfall. Planetfall consisted of you guys getting on the ship called the Cutter's Harvest that was aptly renamed to the anal jackhammer because the sea got smashed off in a meteor strike. So you boarded a different ship called the... Well, I got to sneeze all of a sudden. Called the... sorry. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's so weird. Anyways, my day so... Dude, my day so far... Actually, hey, Pete, I'm going to get you to go check out the Twitch stream. Actually, you fucked it up last time, but I need you to do it again because at least you know what you're looking for while me and Corey have a conversation. So you guys got on the canal jackhammer, aptly named the anal jackhammer, as the sea was busted off. I don't know who named it. It was probably you, wasn't it, Corey? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was you. Well, I agree 100% on that one. So, from that ship, you were taken to the ice house, known as Security Station, 437. The number doesn't really matter. Where you met Warden Cal Vardoon. He debriefed you on the situation and told you that the Irongate prison planet is supposed to be an inescapable planet. There's no ships that come and go. There's... Go ahead, Vay. Oh, I thought you did. Maybe you farted? Wow. It's really weird that I'm getting feedback through that. But anyways, that's okay. It should be top right corner. Or... Okay, why am I'm echoing back at myself here. Somebody just came in. Let me see. Who comes back at me when I talk? It's Pete. Okay, so if you've just installed it on a laptop, you want to probably go to Menu. From Menu, go to Configuration and go to Graphics. Under Graphics, there's a button there, 3 down, says Full Screen, and you want to change that. So deselect it. And then it might auto fix, but I don't know, you might have to reboot. I don't know. Sometimes it's just weird with video cards. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so you guys met with Warden Cal Vardoon. He told you that 3 people have somehow managed to escape the planet: Alexis von Drogen, Cetrium Dox, and Re Vernim. And then he gave you your jumpsuit or jumpsec prisoner garb, which is your orange garb that you're currently stuck in, and shot you down to the planet. Unfortunately, though, on the way down to the planet, the stormy weather kicked in and the ship crash landed. Well, the ship didn't crash land. You were attached to a pod, and the pod came unhinged from the drop ship and crashed into the ground. And that's where we're gonna. Well, that is where we are going to. That is the end of Plot Point Campaign 1. So we got a little bit farther than that. Oh, maybe we didn't. Yes. Correct. And that's where Part 2, Homeland, takes place. Homeland takes place with you guys getting into a bit of a tussle with the nulvoid gangs. So, okay, try now. It should be coming through now. Daryl, what's going on? You got your character sorted out?
Yeah, it's on there. I see it. I'm good. I was just making a comment to if it's your Twitch wasn't working properly, but okay, all good.
Yep, that works.
Excellent. I figured that would be the fix.
It's coming back slowly. My knowledge of tabletop.
Here we are. Oh, I see what you did, you sneaky little bastards.
Who's that?
1 second here. Let's right click and I think I need a bag. Well, for some reason this map didn't load correctly because I have pieces that are on it. Let's take these and drop them in here. So that takes them off the table.
Yeah, all those prisoners were up there next to the guys
That's
that were
right.
taking them.
They were close to the vehicles, yeah.
That's right. I wasn't there, but I kind of replayed it this similar thing before. So what they were trying to kidnap the prisoners, right? Using slaves or something, or sell them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this gang, some of the prisoners are, maybe they got a little bit insight or something like that, but they've been running up every once in a while. They're like, "We need to get out of here. Or we'll get trapped in the mines as slaves forever." And so, yeah, you get the impression that these nulvoid gangs they're not willing to negotiate with you. They're here to grab you and sell you as slaves. You guys would end up in the mines, never to be seen again. So, negotiation's not an option. They look, they all have weapons and stuff like that. And when you guys crash, you obviously have no gear because you're prisoners. So Pete was over here somewhere trying to rip a leg off of this person with Cock, his character. Six.
He was like behind the rocks over here or something.
Yeah. He's trying to rip a leg off of somebody, so he's got that. I believe Gordon. You guys don't. Let me do a thing here too, because. Options. Can you guys, for permissions, I gave you contextual, name, deal, search. You can't actually unlock, but you should be able to right click and copy stuff. Might be an option.
So yeah, I've been trying that with my character here, my token, and yeah, I can't seem to copy it or nothing.
All right, so let's go to.
I don't even see the characters anywhere either.
Yeah, you guys aren't on the map yet. Control V.
Oh, okay, so not me then.
It's not you. We'll take a quick second to set it up. 111, and Gordon should be.
No, I'm assuming I was with everybody, right? We all crash landed together.
Yeah. All right. Don't fail me now, Twitch.
Would I be able to retroactively do something? Get it off
Yes,
that ship?
that is exactly what we are going to do. I need to go
Awesome.
to
I have an
copy,
idea.
copy Daryl. So while you're on the ship and the ship is crashing, I gave everybody the opportunity to grab a weapon of some kind. There are actually no weapons, so you're going to be more or less just grabbing, you know, maybe a wrench or maybe a piece of wire that's loose or something that you see on the ship that you think you could use as a weapon that's actually not a weapon. So
I was gonna say post crash as we landed, we're exiting, we're staggering out. I would have said maybe 2 hand railings came off. One would
excellent.
be like and one's sharp and one's not, because one got shorn in half, so it's almost like a short sword dagger, and the other one's like just a club,
Right?
if you allow that.
Fantastic. It's Charles. I didn't have time to make your character, Charles, so we just did this. Where's Charles?
I wasn't as creative as some of you. I just kind of took the carbon copy cutout of characters.
There's Charles. I love it. Poor Charles. And then we have 6. Control C.
Well, I gotta change my name on my character.
Yes, you do. All right, everybody should be back on the map. 6 was up here trying to have a chat with somebody. I'm going to put Gordon. What's that?
Never mind. It's okay. I'll figure it out.
Are you trying to figure out the name for your character?
Well, yeah, that's. I never got back from that, and I'm just trying to figure out if there's a list of commonly used names for the races in the last parsec.
Possibly in the architect book, but I'm not sure what a Callian name is. Okay. I think I've set the scene. Charles, where are you? Hello, Charles. You're muted, stupid. There you go.
Oh, stupid Charles.
Stupid Charles. Charles the Carrot Man. When you crashed on the planet and you're working your way out of the ship, what item did you find to use as a makeshift weapon?
A dead prisoner.
A full dead prisoner. You're that strong with one arm?
No. No, gonna use him as shield.
Sweet. Okay. Fantastic. All right, so you spend a few minutes, or at least 6 does. She's up here trying to convince these people. Let's negotiate. Maybe we can help you out a little bit. But negotiations kind of go south as a few of the prisoners come up and they're like, they're not going to negotiate. You're going to get stuck in the mines forever. And then they sort of run off and everybody sort of scatters to the wind. The cool part about them scattering to the wind is it gives you guys an opportunity. Oh, what is that hidden in the bush over here? There we go.
Bush goodies.
No, it's the little fog clip thing that I had in there. In the prisoners scattering gives you guys an opportunity to make your getaway. So I'm going to bust out my action deck. Oh, wait a second. We got to do another thing, kids. Let's go to
surprises today.
Well, hands. I'm going to right click and delete white so I don't deal to them. And because everybody else is full, I should just be able to go deal all. Does anybody get extra bennies that I need to know about? Nobody's got like luck or any of that kind of stuff. Okay. And then dealer gets 1 for each player. I'll leave my bennies out here in a pile so people can see them.
Yeah, because we don't trust you, you fucking dirtbag.
I agree. I wouldn't trust me either, to be honest. All right, there's my 5 bennies for my 5 players. I'm going to shuffle this deck. And we'll move, where I'm going to do this over here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just for shits and giggles, we're going to choose 10. Pick them up, organize them in a pile.
Oh shit, son.
And
We
then-
do the chase?
Yes. There we go.
Oh, Pete, man, you're gonna have fun with this.
I
We'll be
know.
here.
See you
This is
later.
only this is only a 3-hour game today, Garrett. Fuck, we can't be doing chases.
Some things never change, eh? With Savage Worlds, the chases, I love it.
Let me grab your characters.
I've never successfully been able to do one, but in all fairness, I'm clinically retarded. So
You can update the name if you want to, Gary. I've updated the name.
All right, I just kind of put you guys in a pile and a joker. And I can't see them from that way. I want to take...
let me bust out my book here so I can actually read up on chases while we do this.
These 2 guys are back here on number 1. And we are going to put this guy, the guy with the golf clubs, and this guy. All right. Back here on number 9. So this is the setup. All right. Now that we've got the setup in order, I will explain to you the rules of chase a little bit. Let me scroll back. We're just going to go through this quickly. So when to use these rules, blah, blah, blah. We don't care. Maneuvering skills. We are using foot or bike. So the roles that you'll be using in this will be mostly athletic. Athletics is involved in maneuvering skill rolls, which is a thing that you can do every time. On a critical failure, if you're walking or running, we're going to roll a die. If you roll even, you lose the rest of your turn as you stumble, negotiate obstacles, etc., or take a wrong turn. And if you roll an odd on a critical failure, you suffer a level of fatigue. To start a chase, you shuffle the deck, which I did. We drew action cards. It says 9 is a good number for most chases. I use 10. And then it says break the participants into each group, depending on whatever it is. So if you're in a car, I would put 5 of you in a car and another 5 of you in another car kind of thing and put 2 cars on the deal. But because we're doing a foot chase, everybody acts independently. So the general premise is every individual actor gets placed on the card that they are on. So you're starting a couple of shots ahead of these guys, a few cards ahead. Each card represents 5 feet. And what happens is chase round. So once all the participants are placed, I'm going to deal you each a card. So actually, I need to get out another deck. Let me move this deck here over here because that's part of those cards. And I will deal another action deck right here. I'm actually going to put this one in the pile over here. Put it in with mine. Okay, I'm not screwing around with that anymore. The participants can move along the track using the change position maneuver. Excuse me. So when it comes to your turn, you'd be like, I want to change position. You're going to make an athletics check. If you succeed, you move 1 card. If you get a raise, you move 2 cards. That's you sort of, speed running or whatever it is. If we were playing with the ships and stuff, you can do things like board actions and different stuff like, that. You could board ships and stuff. So a chase ends when one side gets away, disabling all pursuers, the flee maneuver, or is forced to stop. Participants can always choose to stop if you just want to stop and fight these guys. And that's going to end the chase, but we go into combat. So you're just going to run away from these guys. When it comes to your turn, you do the chase maneuvers. I'm trying to find the maneuvers. Here we go. Should actually probably kick over to the... Nah, it doesn't matter. I won't. So maneuvers. You can take board as an action. We're not going to do that because that's for sailing ships and stuff like that. You can find this in this book. If you want to skim to page 115, and you'll find the rules that I'm talking about. In fact...
Which book, sorry, Gary?
Well, there's the Savage Worlds book is right beside you here.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. I can navigate through there. Awesome.
Yep, you can navigate through there, and if you go to page 115, you if you hit the pop out or alt, it'll show you some stuff. So board action is not a thing that we're going to do. Change position is an action or a free action. A character or driver may change his position by making a maneuvering roll as a free action. Success allows him to move up or down one chase card or two with a raise. The character may also change position as an action, adding +2 to your roll. Does that make sense? So what you do is you can do it as a free action and just roll. If you succeed, you get 1 card. If you get a raise, you can move 2. Or you can use your action to change position and give yourself a +2 to the roll. If a rider, runner, ship, or vehicle's top speed is faster than the fastest rivals, he adds +1 to his maneuvering roll to change position. This affects Charles, I believe, because I think Charles or possibly one of you guys has a pace of...
pace 8.
Right, your pace would be higher. You're a pretty fast tomato there, Charles.
Not a tomato. That's racist.
Sorry. The other thing you can do is evade on your turn. So what you can do, so essentially you could use your free action to change position. That's you trying to get away. And then on your turn you can evade. The character zigzags through terrain, yada, yada, yada. There's some rules for that. Anyone suffers a -2 until the start of the vehicle's next turn. What is it? Melee and ranged attacks against him. So if you go into evade mode, I think you just call it out. I don't think you have to make a roll. You just say, I'm going to evade. Running.
Yeah, because you're not really doing anything. You're not changing positions or nothing. You're just evading. So
Right.
you're giving them a -2, and if you piss away your whole action,
Yeah.
it's -4.
Right.
Yeah, you're choosing up your actions.
The flee action, a character or vehicle may escape the chase if they are at least 4 chase cards between you and the closest foe. So I think Charles might be the first one to get away because he's going to have an advantage to get that flee in. You're going to make a maneuvering roll at -4, and if you're and at -4 and escapes if success. Pardon me?
Maneuvering is not for vehicles, though?
No. Maneuvering is you moving along the map or the set of cards, right?
Gotcha. Right. Sorry.
So to flee, you have to have 4 cards between you. Then you can say, I'm fleeing. So you just make your athletics check at -4. If you succeed, you escape. The penalty is reduced to -2 if there are at least 5 cards between you. And there's no penalty if there's 6 or more cards between you. Force. So the attacker attempts to force a rival. This is like you're going to push them or something like that, try and trip them up, do a thing. So you got to be on the same chase card and make opposed maneuvering rolls. If the attacker wins, you can bump your foe, and then we'll roll on the dice down here and see what happens. Hold steady. The character, driver, or pilot holds steady to line up a better shot. So you can stop on your card, hold steady as a free action, and you're going to get a +2 until your next turn by standing in the one spot. If you want to do a thing like wait for them to run up to you and hit them in the face with your leg of a dead person. I don't think RAM is a thing. And then complications. If a character's or a group's action card is a club, something has gone wrong. Any obstacle may block a path. Engine might stall. You trip over some shrubs. Blah, 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 blah. So the action card triggers the complication. The card that you're on. No, the action card? Oh, the chase card defines the mod. So, okay, so these chase cards by suit will affect what happens to you. Now that sounds overly complicated, but once you start playing it, you're going to realize that it's actually pretty fucking simple. Now, these you've tried negotiating to no effect. These guys are screaming, "Get 'em! Let's crush some skulls! man, we're going to make so much money. We're going to get pissed drunk tonight. Ah! And then they basically start chasing you. You guys are on the Joker. They are back here on the 9 of spades. And I need to draw everybody in.
If you're fighting Ruinous Chase, everyone decides to fight.
Yep, we just go into combat. I will go to deal all.
Oh.
What'd you get? You get a Joker out of the gate? No.
No.
Wait a second.
I've got a clubs out of the gate, so that should be fun.
Wait a second. Give me those cards back.
Same.
Yeah, I got up 2.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, didn't shuffle it.
Thanks, Pete.
You took our cards away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all clubs.
Right.
you
But
can
they
shuffle.
were.
not only were they all clubs, but they were like ace, king, queen.
Alright.
All right. Shuffle in the deck. You can hear me doing that. And
This literally happened to us at Boomstick yesterday. We were all getting clubs for an entire combat encounter, and I think we rolled as a group upwards of 5 crit fails. It was fucking amazing.
wow, that's
Amazing.
insane. Daryl got a Joker, so I'm going to
Oh, nice.
deal
Oh
out
yeah, the jokes.
Lucky.
that. All right, Daryl.
Wow, everybody gets one.
Now, Daryl wasn't here last time, so I'm going to premise Daryl's entrance, Daryl and Charles's entrance, as they came in on a different ship a little bit later than you guys did. While you guys were duking out the Yeti or something along those lines, Daryl's character and Charles' character, they came in, they got debriefed by the warden. You guys were out duking some stuff out and having some relaxing time for a couple hours, but you all got loaded onto this dropship at the same time. Daryl and Charles' characters were informed as to what you guys look like, and so during the crash, as you guys sort of group up and make your run, Daryl and Charles are aware of who you guys are. You were aware that 2 people were missing from the group and that they came in on a later ship, and that's how we're going to tie the story together. So you're all aware, and you might not know what they look like or have been told, but Daryl and what's your character's name, Daryl? I see it; it's on here.
Ziamara.
Oh, thanks for picking something hard to spell.
X apostrophe IOMARA.
Okay,
Well, one
X
would think that we'd be giving dossiers on this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm
apostrophe.
assuming we'd have intel feed. Yeah, it's sort of intel or something, a folder or dossier.
Okay, X apostrophe.
IOMARA.
IOAMRIA. Fuck it.
X apostrophe IOMARA.
Where's your character sheet? Right there. Control C.
You even
Yep.
spelled it like an RPG.
Yeah, I tried.
With
And
apostrophes and shit.
Yeah,
there you go.
Well,
All
somebody
right.
else had one too here. I looked at somebody else's character sheet and that somebody else had one. So I said, I'll follow
If you,
suit.
if you do it like Star Wars, honestly, you just take any name under the sun and just add extra vowels next to the first one.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
hyphens or
Yeah.
or
So-
apostrophes.
Daryl,
It's
you
like
can
Tim, but it's like TIIM.
Daryl, you can go whenever you like, because you have the Joker.
All right. Well, I'll defer for the moment.
Okay.
When do they act? Do I see where their turn is?
They are a 9.
Okay, I won't go right away.
All right,
I'll
so
come after.
that goes to King. Reverse alphabetical order is going to be Pete with the spades.
E.
Okay, so as you know, I love chases.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
They're fantastic.
I'm going to go nice and simple and try and sort of get some distance between me and the pursuers. So that'll be an athletics roll. would
Yes, it
not?
is. Yep, you're going to try and change position. Now, here's the gimmick, Pete. You can change position as an action or a free action. If you do it as an action, you get +2 to your roll.
Okay, I will do it as an action.
All right, +2 to this.
Bold move.
Now let's smash the button and see what happens. And
Smash that
Why?
like button.
come on, I'm trying to smash my button and my dice roller, which worked before, isn't working now.
Oh my god.
You got to
Gary
punish that
broke it.
button.
Okay,
Worked
Gary
for
broke
there we go.
Worked.
Oh,
Oh!
look at that.
They all caught up.
What was it?
He rolled a 14. It'll show up in the chat. I rolled
Nice.
There it is.
Oh, he can flee next.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Okay, so just like in Savage Worlds, 4 is the base number for a success. You rolled 14, so that is going to give you a raise. You can move 2 cards, so you'll end up on the 9
So
of diamonds.
basically, the rest of you see is this insect and his sort of legs pumping and sort of his arms flailing around as he flees like nothing else. He's like a gazelle.
Like a
And
roach in the headlights.
that's
Yeah,
right.
like a roach
Or when you turn the lights on.
as
Now-
he's running.
Now, Pete, here's another gimmick. Because you started on this Joker, you get +2 from this Joker. This card will affect your chase scene as far as I know. So you actually got a 16, so you move 3 spaces. So you're on the 7 of spades.
We can move
Oh,
one
sorry.
for each raise.
Sorry, no, you do not. That is correct. You only get to move 2 anyway.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to find my character. I will move him.
Where's Cock? There he is.
Wow.
Cock takes off like a friggin' savage animal. His legs skittering. You're supposed to be over here, Pete.
Oh, it's all falling over. This is what we like. There we go.
Oh no.
Oh, it's 2 cards now, is it? It was 3 cards a minute ago. You keep changing the rules.
No.
It's
All
just
right.
I
he
think
got
it
success.
Tracks.
just maxes out at 1.
You broke it again, didn't you? You told me that these minis will never fall over again.
Why? I just fixed it. Check it out. Gadunk. There you go. So that is 1 card. This is 2 cards. This is where you end up. So
Okay.
you're on the number 9. Carrot Man. Or
I think I'm gonna go now.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to seeing Pete's success at just ticking off and leaving dust vapor trails behind him. I will follow suit. I will take a full action to beat feet.
All right. +2. So this is actually going to be +4 to your roll. Now's the perfect time to make your maneuvers because you're on the Joker to begin with. But you're going to make
I still get a free maneuver.
You make it just depends how you're going to do it. It's a free action or it's an action and you get +2. I should say +4 because you get the +2 from the Joker.
Okay, so with the maneuvers I could take, I gotta look at it again. I could evade, right? Or
It all depends on how you start. Right now, let's roll an athletics check and see how far you make it. And tell me now if it's an action or a free action. And remember that your free actions with your arms only do things when you swing in with melees, right? So you get 1 action.
Right.
You can choose +2 to use your action, which will give you a +4 bonus because you're on the Joker. Or you can just use it as a free action and just take the +2.
Oh, I'll take the +4. I want to move.
Okay. So you're using an action. Roll your athletics. Add 4.
Book it, Dano.
Say, all right. So how do I manually add the 4 or do I?
In your head, Daryl. In your head.
Yeah, we're just.
What do you
we're
think
just
this is?
flat out
Fucking
mapping
fantasy
this.
grounds? Get out of town,
Yeah,
bud.
fuck fantasy grounds.
You got a theater of the mind. Your ad.
It's not
No
rolling.
automation
Theater of the weenus here.
here.
All right. Is everybody having problems with their dice rolling?
Let me see.
Pete can't.
Yeah.
Daryl
I tried
can't.
clicking it.
No, mom worked.
Okay. Vase worked.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, mine
Let me
doesn't
try.
either.
Okay. Let me try
Wait,
something here.
I think you must have only changed the permissions for us.
I think there's a lag because my 6 just rolled after I hit the 12. But yeah, it eventually kicks in.
Do you double click or just click? I can't remember.
Well, I
You
just
just,
clicked once.
yeah, you'll see a red button appear though.
Yeah, no, there we go.
Yeah.
Roll
Oh,
twice.
nice. Crit fail. Nice.
Did you really?
Yep.
Come
Crit
on.
fail. Garbage. Oh,
You're
well,
off to a good start, bud.
Without
That's
the
okay.
Joker, even.
I know.
But you do get a +4. Is the crit still
Yeah,
count?
Yeah.
crit's a crit.
Okay.
Crit
Yeah,
is
I
a
do.
crit.
It's
Okay.
He's got to Benny it. He can Benny it.
Nope.
I can't. No, you can't bid of any crit fail.
Not
You're
crit
stuck
fails.
with it, and that's it.
Okay,
Sucks
so
to be me.
you now need to
But given that
roll.
he's on a Joker, let me ask you this: if there's any complications from the crit fail, because he's on a Joker, and honestly had a Joker, he's still taking a crit fail. But would he get, say, a bonus on rolling whatever that negative connotation is going to be?
The Joker implies a certain thing. I'm scrolling up to find. So walking or running. So a critical failure, the standard result for critically failing a maneuver roll are listed below. So critically failing, walking, running, you're going to roll a dice. Even, you loses the rest of your turn and stumbles, negotiates an obstacle, or takes a wrong turn. Odd, you suffer a level of fatigue before you roll the dice. However,
Oh, sorry. Oops.
I need you to choose either the wild die, which will be green, or the non-wild die, because they
I'll
can
take
be
the
different.
non-wild die.
Okay, roll
This
away.
does both.
Roll away.
Let me
You're
try that
choosing
again.
the white die,
This does both regardless. Got it.
right? So you're choosing the 4.
Or 4. Yeah.
So basically, you just stumble. You have to negotiate an obstacle or take a wrong turn. So from your card, because you critically failed, you don't get a move. I'm going to say that you turn. Maybe you bump into one of the other characters or something like that, and you sort of just trip and fall. Maybe you, there's a pile of rocks right here. Where are you? You're in here
I
somewhere.
never seen a crit fail on a
Hey.
Joker.
Hey, get off
Hey.
me, you shrub.
So I'm
I
gonna.
ran right
That's
in-
new. That's
I-
new one, Daryl.
I ran right into Corey's behind.
Yeah,
I got knocked over.
Yeah, ran right into his big ass,
there. You just kind of tripped
Like,
into.
Gary, what's wrong there?
and he's a pretty big fellow there too, Daryl. So you're face right into it.
Suck
Face
it.
full of Orax
Yeah.
ass.
It's like Rikishi when he does that whole smothering thing.
Looks back at her and says, "Did you get a good sniff?"
Yeah.
Okay, so
Now you know what I had for breakfast.
you make an attempt to turn and flee, not really paying attention to what's going on because you're too busy watching the whatever Pete's cricket boy is run away. You didn't see the log that was right in front of you. You turned to book it, and bam, faceplant right into the ground.
I actually know that wasn't it. I ran right into Corey's character. I'm not kidding. She
Oh.
ran right into his behind and just fell over. Bonk.
Head first into his butthole, I think.
Right into the
Close enough.
buttholes. Knows what I had for breakfast.
Excellent. Smells like an African safari down there.
Oh yeah, smells like tuna and shame.
Who goes next?
Who's
My
Arnie?
thugs? Do my thugs go
Who's
next?
Arnie? I'm
I
next.
got a king.
A 6. I got a 5. Okay, 6. What is 6 doing besides
I
laughing
have a
at?
king still. I got
Oh.
a king.
Who's got a king?
Who's this? Hello?
Who dis?
I just want to say, in the last game, I skipped Pete's fucking turns, or sorry, not Pete, Charles's turn so many
You
times.
skipped my name. Talking about skipping me.
Yeah, in our old game, I remember that. Poor Charles, man. Oh,
My
Yeah, what happened
God.
to that guy.
you're like Gary's whipping boy. Jesus.
Only on Wednesdays.
My God. I am so sorry, Charles. I'd give you a Benny, but fuck you. Okay, what are you doing?
I want to resolve that complication.
Resolve the complication.
I got me a club.
Okay, so
As a king of clubs.
I think that the king just gives you.
No, the clubs.
Just gives you -2, doesn't it?
Yes,
That's
it just gives you
the,
-2. But you're on a joker, which would give you +2, so it gets negated. The club will also come if your action card is a club, something has gone wrong. Any obstacle may block a path. The engine might stall. Blah blah blah. The character, driver, or pilot. So you got to make a maneuvering roll as a free action to deal with the complication. There you go.
Okay.
Tripping over your weenus.
So who or what is Arnie?
Yeah, whose character name is Arnie?
That'd be Charles.
That's
Man.
the plant.
Nobody remembers who Charles is ever. Charles is one of the. He's the plant baby. He's the carrot. He's the carrot of the group. He's missing an arm, and he has approached you and told you. He's addressed you by maybe your real name or your Jump Corps security code name. He's like Agent 69.
Oh, okay. He's the Florin. All right.
Yes, he's the Florin.
I'm agent
Iron.
photosynthesis.
Okay, so you did not resolve your complication, which means you're going to get a 0 on your deal because you only rolled a 3.
Hold on. I'm faster, and that was a maneuvering roll, right?
It would have been. You
So
get
it would be a 4
why?
because I'm faster.
Oh, sorry, you're correct. That's what I did say. Yeah, I got you. Now you're.
He has a pace of 8.
Yep. So you get +1 to that. So okay, you're correct. Way to go, Charles. Good deal. So that is a 4.
I know the chase rules.
Excellent. All right, now make your maneuvering roll,
Okay.
and +1 this as well. +2 because of the Joker. So this
Right.
would be +3.
So I got a raise.
So 5. Yeah. So that's going to be an 8. So you will end up on the same card as Cock.
Caca.
It's cop quad.
Just
All right.
There's the Carrot Boy.
Hawkwad.
Hustle my
Gross.
body, and
my
then
friend, thank you.
I'll free action the evade too.
Free. Okay. Free action. You are allowed 1 action and 1 free action. You cannot do 2 free actions.
Right.
So you can take evade as an action, and anybody that does a thing to you will suffer a -2.
Okay.
All right. Phew. Vey,
Question, Gary.
go ahead
Can I
with
be-
your.
The Joker, it says that the failure result says a character or vehicle is bumped up 2 chase cards on a failure. What does that mean?
If they're in a vehicle or something like
Okay,
that.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Or-
I'm taking
or-
a full
or
action
body.
to move.
Okay.
Do it.
So you're going to get your +2 so that's +4. Oh, snap, son.
Oh, nice. So that's 14.
Yeah. Where is 6? 6 hightails it surprisingly fast and catches right up to the cricket and the carrot.
All right, that's me.
Okay. And you, because that was your action, we're just going to quickly move on. Way to be on point, Vey, with the very fast turn. Who's goes next?
yep.
Me? I go next.
I think it's me because it's reverse order, right?
Oh, you got a 5
I
too?
got 5 hearts.
Oh,
I got
okay.
5 hearts.
Get her
Yeah,
done.
Gordon's next.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you this: am I within distance to throw this iron bar with which I grabbed last game?
Okay, each card represents 5 feet.
5 feet, so that should be fine then.
They're 15
Only, what,
feet,
5,
and
10, 15 feet.
you're throwing a crowbar.
Yeah, so that I-beam chunk that I grabbed as a club,
Yep.
I want to throw it at them, see if I could trip these guys up, kind of use it as a distraction if at all possible.
Okay.
Well, that makes another question for me then.
Sure.
Like, if we do any combat, I thought that just throws us into combat.
No, sorry, it does not. You can stand in your spot and wait for them to come and then attack them when they get there, or you can push them and try and knock them into the weeds, kind of a thing, right? But-
Oh, okay. See, I
Yeah,
would have. I used my psionics to slow them down.
Oh, okay. So what you could have done then is, as a free action, take your maneuvering roll, which would you could run, and then as you're running, you just turn and use your psionics as an action.
That's exactly what I'm doing, but I'm throwing
Oh, okay,
first
okay.
because I want to keep the range and then do a free action to bump up 1 if possible.
All right, I'll keep that in mind next time.
Yeah. Once you do the chase rules a couple times, they get really simple. There's really only a couple of things you can do. See
But do we
page.
get running penalties?
No.
So he's going to use athletics to throw, right? Let's see here. Roll this thing at him. Come on, kids, roll. There we go. So that's 6. That should be an 11 plus the 2 for the Joker. So that's going to be a 13 to throw this iron bar at them.
Wow. Okay, that's going to be a hit with a raise. Just choose a guy that you throw it at.
Oh, just closest guy, just the leader of the pack.
All right, that's going to be number 12 here. The guy's coming at you with a chainsaw. You can hear it too. Eh? Yeah.
That's, strength D6 damage and plus an additional D6 for the raise. Come on. There we go. And an additional D6 for the. Come on. It seems to be the 6 is the pain in the ass. It doesn't want to roll.
I don't know if I unlocked
Come on.
yours or not.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so my previous was a 5, and then what is it? The white is our trait roll. Is that what we're using? So 6. So it should be 6 damage altogether.
Yeah. Do you not see the chat thing when it pops up? Like if you roll.
Yeah, no. I see the
Okay.
chat. I get it. I see it.
I just want to know which color.
Yeah, white.
Yeah. No. I see it. 5 and 6. Yeah. 6 altogether. 6 altogether.
Okay, 6 points in damage. The first guy there, he has a toughness of 6. So you shake him. You hit him in the face so
Perfect.
hard that, well, you can describe it. I'm just going to write shaking on him.
Oh, it's. I figure it would hit him, but it would be to the point where it trips him up a little bit, so he kind of stumbles. It's not enough for him to fall on his own chainsaw, but it's one of those awkward, almost falling in his face kind of things.
Nice. All right, shit's
All right,
about to get
and
real,
he's gonna
kids.
Try to use,
Hmm?
and he's going to use his free action to try to bump up a card. So it's another athletics, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Alt.
perfect. And that's going to be a +2 for the Joker. 6 does not want to roll. Here, there we go.
You just used Charles.
I just used Charles. It worked. It worked.
Okay, so
All right,
that's
perfect. So that's an 8.
+2 from the Joker for
it's
your
10.
maneuver roll?
Yep.
Okay, so that is going to be 2 successes. So you are going to be able to throw it and clip-clop your way right onto the 9.
Perfect.
Who is left? So just...
So I think it's your guys that are left.
All right,
Or
hold on a second here.
who's this?
You're going over for a little stabilization.
Yep.
Gordon comes back, and he can now stand because he has all 4 feet. I'm
Nice.
going to do the
Perfect.
same thing with Daryl's character.
That was cool. Can't believe I was actually ready for that.
And there we go. Stabilized.
I'm
Okay.
So not used to the chase rolls.
Okay, so here we go. On my turn. So this Gav Gang guy, this first guy right here, he is going to make a vigor check. Nulvoid. No, spirit. Where's spirit? D6. This is going to determine whether or not he becomes unshaken and takes part, which he rolls a trait of 5, so he's fine. He unshakes himself, looks around at the other guys, like, "Get him, boys! This is hot bullshit. Did you see that?" He wipes blood from his nose after taking the crossbar to the face. He looks at you scumbags running away. He's like, "Man, these guys are super fast. Let's get them!" And sees that Xiomara, is sort of caught up in the weeds. Maybe her pant leg or something's caught. Well, she's wiping poo, I guess, off her face. She's got hay and bits of straw from what's his face's butthole. So I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my roll my athletics. My athletics is going to be my agility because this hasn't been updated. Free action, no bonuses. I'm going to try and move, so they get a success. So they can move 1 card. They sort of advance to here. Nothing special happens, but the lot of them see that Xiomara is there. And good old Rusty here. No, he's going to save it. He's going to save it. This guy here, he being the only one that can really do anything, is going to try and shoot you with his crossbow. The other guy on this square, he lights that Molotov cocktail that he has. You can see the sparks and shit like that flying off of this lighter. The torch, the end of the bottle goes up in flames. He's like, "Ha ha! I've been waiting forever to use this thing." But unfortunately, they don't run very far. But yeah, this guy's going to take a shot at you, Daryl. You're only 10 away, and he has a shooting of D6.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, son!
Yes.
Oh man,
Nice.
this
Got the
punk
cards with me.
Yeah, this punk
Quality
right here,
craftsmanship.
that's in front of him. He wipes the blood off of his nose, and he's looking around, and he turns around just in time to take the crossbow or walk into the line of fire. And I'm going to roll damage on him. So crossbow is going to be probably just 2d6 plus 1 maybe. So double click the 6, and never mind the first roll because that does. So he takes 6 damage. They have a toughness of 6. The guy returns to the shaken status.
Nice.
This guy here. So yeah, the chainsaw guy, he turns around. He's like, skoosh, arrow, crossbow bolt in the guts. He's like, ah. I would lay him over. There's a way that I can lay him over, I think. It's not that one. There we go. And he stands right back up. There's a thing you don't ever see. Oh, man. He's not dead. Okay, everybody go?
Yeah, I think you were the last there, dude.
All right.
When we're
Yep,
when we're
great deal.
when we're yeah, when we're dealt to Joker originally, shouldn't we have gotten extra bennies?
We did.
We did.
Oh, yes.
I got a fourth one.
I got 3 only. It seems like.
You got
Is it
one
off-
the
is
rest
it off
over
the
here.
side?
Oh, they're okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. It tucks it off to the side there.
Cool.
Yeah, Gary's a Tucker.
I'm a Tucker. Okay, so I have shuffled the deck, and I'm
He's
going
a
to
Tucker. He's a fucker.
deal to everybody.
He's the midnight ducker.
Another goddamn club.
Wow,
I'm
poor
playing another
Charles.
card.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna do. I want to bend
Yeah.
that to
Me
get
too.
another card.
Same
Take-
here. I'll just drop it in the middle right here,
Thank you.
and I will take a new card. I'm not getting a 2.
Nope, I don't know all of them. I'm gonna
Hold
do
on a
one
second
today.
here. Before I deal a card, Daryl wants a new card and Corey wants a new card.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
How do I just take one off my stack here?
You just kind of, so what you do
There we go.
is instead of long holding, which will pick it up, you just kind of quickly press and drag.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm taking
There
this
you go.
Benny.
That's yours.
I'll put this back in the
That's yours.
stack. Now, I want to resolve this by the rules because the 2 of spades versus the 2 of diamonds. So the spades would get the card first, which means Corey would get the first card because you're both doing it on the same action. So Corey is yellow and Daryl is blue. Otherwise, I could deal a joker to one of you and not the other, even though technically it should have been Corey's choice first.
Yeah,
All right.
we get it.
Epic. Can I do another one? These guys
Um,
going to be acting before me, right?
possibly, yeah. I guess if you, do you want to? I don't think there's a rule that says. Okay, I'll steal your other Benny, and I will deal you
Got it.
a new card.
Queen of diamonds.
Okay, who goes first?
Cool.
Ace? No jokers. Ace? King? King is Pete?
That's me.
Doer Pete.
Pete's king.
As a king, boss.
Okay,
What's to say?
so Pete, just like last time, change position. You
Yep.
could do it as an action or a free action, action plus 2. Or you can stay
Yep.
here and take an action now, do an attack, do a thing, and then make your change position.
Yes, so this time I'm going to, my main action, I'm going to try and throw something at the guy behind us. So as I'm sort of going along, trying to sort of pick a rock up and sort of like hurl it over my shoulder at him.
Okay, so improvised weapon minus 2. You are 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away. I think usually something like that is... what is the smallest increment? Is it 3, 6, 12?
1, 2, 4.
Is it what? No. All right, go ahead and make your throwing roll while I look up a thing here.
So will throwing will that be agility, will it?
Yeah, it falls under
Yes.
athletics.
Athletics, okay, right.
Before I start looking up rules, we'll see if you even succeed.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so your trait roll is going to be a 7. Well, you know what? Even minus 2, Pete, that's fine. So this is why I don't need to look the rules up, because regardless, it would have been a minus 2 penalty. That puts you at a 5. So that's going to be a success. You throw the rock, and I think it's just going to be strength. I don't think you get any any extra bonuses.
Okay, strength is a D6.
Okay,
So that'd be.
the damage is 2.
As I say, glances off his shoulder and bounces harmlessly away.
Yeah,
And then, as my reaction, I'll do the
athletics.
evade. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Athletics. Yep.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you get the gist of it then, Pete.
Yes.
You can stand where
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
at and use the evade as a free action.
No. I won't evade. I mean, carry on running. So it'll be
Okay.
another,
Change
that'll be
position.
yeah, change position. That was the one I meant. Yes. Oh yes. Wow. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. So even as your free action with no bonus, that's going to move you 2. So you're up at the Joker. That puts
Okay.
you, man, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards away. So it would be a -2 penalty for you to flee on your next action if you get to go ahead. Or no, I might be able to change position myself. That takes care of Pete. Who's next? Queen?
Queen's up. Yep.
Daryl's hearts and Corey is diamonds. So
Is there
reverse
any
alphabetical.
Hearts first.
Yeah.
Hearts first.
Is there any complications with that? I'm looking up at the.
What card? What card are you on? Note you're on the Joker still. So you get +2 to your action because you're on the Joker card, and there's no complication from a hearts.
Okay. Now here's the thing I want to ask: if I change position right now as you can do it for, an action and a free action. You can do both, right?
Yes,
Or just one? Okay.
you can do both.
So
One of
as a-
each.
I'll do a full action to change position. That's what I tried before and epically failed. Correct?
You critically failed.
And-
Yep.
Yeah. I'll do that, and then I'll follow that up with an evade.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's see first what happens with the first one. So I'll do so it's a D6 +4. Here we go. Full
Nice.
action. Come on, please don't fuck me this time, please. That's an 8.
All right. So that is going to be a raise that will move you from here to the 9.
And you can't repeat the same action again, right?
No, one action.
No,
So
okay. So
if
then I'll do a. Go ahead.
no,
sorry.
you're right. Evade.
Yeah, evade. Just a free action evade. Do I have to do anything, or is it automatically just a -2? I think it's
Yep.
-4 for a full.
You
Okay,
just
okay.
declare it. Yep. -2 penalty to anything that they try and whiz, wing, bang, throw, toss. Gordon.
Yeah. Let's see here. Seeing how it seems as though we're all kind of ahead of Ziorma there, I think what Gordon's going to do as his action is kind of scoop her up and then boogie forward. Yeah,
Okay.
that's how that's going to be.
Make a
Not
strength
too sure
check.
how you want to. Strength, perfect.
Yeah. Roll your strength. On a success, you can grab her. If you fail, I'm going to say that you still grab her, but you're kind of like weird with it.
Dragging
Like
her.
you're more dragging her,
Yep,
and
it's
that'll
awesome. Yep.
give you a -2 penalty to your maneuver.
Cool. Come on, roll. Roll. All
It's
right.
like a lag. Eh?
You want to be
Who
dick
you-
about it?
Who grabbing?
Grabbing you.
Oh, okay. Cool.
A solid 10. Okay, so you grab her, no problem. You pick her up in your gigantic arms, and now that was an action,
Okay.
which is
That,
cool.
that'll be
So
the full action. So I'll just do the next free action, move up a card.
Maybe
okay,
I'm on your back.
Sure.
so roll athletics to make your maneuver.
Yeah, let's see here. What the hell was my athletics? Yeah, perfect. So I thought. There we go. Oh, gonna Benny the shit out of that.
Oh, fantastic.
Benny
Okay,
that.
Dano.
Come on. There we go. Oh, that
Nice.
works.
Okay, so that's going to be just a success, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
on a
that'll just bump me up one.
on a success, that just moves you up one position, and you dragging, or she hops on your back, or however you want to.
I just figured she's always going to be perpetually behind us. So let's just grab her and kind of move her up in the same level we are. So that's perfect.
Okay,
Excellent.
Queens.
That works. Merci.
Who's next? We got an 8, a
Us
5,
queens got to stick together.
and a 7. So Charles, Arnie is
I'm
next.
Sitting on that club too.
Okay, so how do we resolve the clubs?
What suit are we on? We're on a diamond. So I have to do the complication at -2. Is that right?
By the looks of it, yes.
So maneuver test. Bang. Successful, so I'm cool with that. So now I can do my actions.
Yep.
Right.
You've resolved it, and there will be no penalty for you to do anything else.
Okay. Let's see. Can I, just to try shit out, support 6 in her athletics endeavors?
Yeah, just sort of describe how it's going to work and what your plan is.
Well, the question is, can I communicate? Because I communicate by smells.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You're like, are you going to be like a dog and stick your nose in her ass? Like, how is this going to work?
Yeah.
I can nudge her and push her and stuff, like, but unless you give me a translator, like,
Yes,
or
you
until we
would.
build one. Yeah.
No, you would have a
yeah,
translator.
Black Quack's got a translator.
Yeah, you have a translator that translates everything into a language known as Uni, universal.
Uni. Cool. Okay, so I will just communicate, watch out for that rock, go over that. It's okay. I'm
Okay.
just a carrot with one arm.
All right, fantastic. So
I'd always trust a carrot with one arm.
I'm going to need you to resolve that by rolling some dice.
Uh-huh.
One-armed carrot.
Let's see here.
Is it like for like? Because it'd be athletic still.
Well, the thing is you're just kind of sort of pointing out things, right? So I would say it's like a notice check. You're like, hey, watch out for this. You're looking at stuff. You're looking around. So on a successful notice check,
Okay.
we'll give her a bonus.
Resolve, that's the same die. Here we go.
You can do it.
I
Yes.
don't know if the dice thing isn't working again.
It's a
That is-
computer lag.
It seems hit and miss. I find try to bump over a dice thing.
Yeah.
I've been using yours successfully.
I've been trying to, I just used yours and it didn't work either.
Oh well. Fuck fantasy grounds.
Mine worked. Try the red score.
Red one. Here we go.
Well, of course he made sure yours works.
Oh.
No, it's
Nothing?
not working here
All
either.
right, must be a permission thing then.
I'm not allowed to roll dice.
I don't.
But I did before.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like you have to just keep
There it
trying
is.
until you hear it. kick in,
Maybe
yeah.
it's a Charles thing.
Yes.
Uh,
Table, you just can't roll a dice 6.
Nope, it's too freaky.
Oh, you got one? Oh, that is weird.
Because that's a notice roll, so it doesn't
Oh,
help.
Okay, so
Sorry.
Nope, no, no bonus.
Yeah,
She's-
I'm trying to point it out, but I've got one arm and I'm trying to gesture while holding a body.
You're
Looks like
using the other arm.
That elbow pointing thing, that doesn't really work.
Okay, so
using your stump.
as a free action, then you're going to change position.
Right.
Roll your athletics. Yay! It worked the first time.
Hey.
Oh, look at that!
Woo! That's still only 2.
you still book it off into the distance. So yeah, I guess you stop and point a little bit, and then you're just like, "Fuck it, I'm out of here," and you end up over here on this fella, scooting past everybody else.
Beast.
It's this imagery of a carrot running down a friggin' corridor.
Carrying a body
Really
and
fast.
spraying scents all over the place. Just a little, dust pollen comes off of him as he points at things.
Oh, you ever smelled carrot sweat? It's really awful.
Oh, all right. My turn.
no, my turn.
I got a 7. What do you got, sucker? Don't lie to
Damn
me.
it.
That's right. You should have spent a
Damn it.
penny to not go last. I'm going to unshake, which is a D6. Let's see if I can get the one guy moving. That is a duff. So he just kind of stands there holding his face or pulling. He's holding that arrow. He's like, I can't believe you shot me with this damn thing. Oh, man, that hurts so much. I think I'm shitting myself on the inside. The rest of them, the other 4 guys, are going to make an athletics roll. Their agility D6, so we're going to use that for Athletics. Oh, man, it almost landed on a 6. Okay, so that's a success. All of these guys for a free action, except for this one guy, move up 1 square towards you in the next couple of seconds, except for this guy who remains back there. That was their free action because this guy is reloading his crossbow. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. So you're 15 feet ahead. I really need to look up a thing in the Savage Worlds book. Let me see if I can find gear.
Find out the range or what?
I just want to. I think it's 3, 6, 12 is like the shortest range.
What's he firing again?
I want to throw my Molotov cocktail.
Oh,
Right? That's what I want to do.
might be shorter. Well, I'm sure it did have a range on that, anyways. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, 3, 6,
That's
12 is.
3 is the shortest, right? Okay, so 3, 6, 12 translates into 15, 30, and something else. So if he's on this square, that's 5, 10, 15 feet would be there. So 2, 6 with no penalty, or -2 to throw it onto this card.
Or the one in front of it as well.
Block our escape.
1, 2, 3. So he could throw it 15 feet without penalty. Right? That's
Yep.
three cards. So I'm going to try and throw it on square number 7. This thing is lit. It's is there a Molotov cocktail in the book? Does anybody know?
I think there is. And what happens to characters took an evade action? I think I lose it because I'm on top of Corey's character.
I wouldn't say so. I mean, it's
No.
still a -2.
You use his body.
That's
Yeah.
right. Trap it however you want. That makes sense.
Or you steer him.
Ammo, arrows, bullets, shot goes. I
He
can't.
especially
one
likes
here.
it when you kick with the spurs.
Yeah.
Medieval and ancient armor, modern armor, futuristic armor, shields. Doesn't say any personal weapons. We don't want that. Modern, brass knuckles, chainsaw, switchblade, bang stick. That's a shotgun shell thing. Futuristic. Ranged weapons, crossbows, daggers, sling, spear, javelin. Black powder. Police revolver, Colt, submachine guns. Okay, we're a little out of the range here.
I mean, Gary, the fact that you haven't pulled out your 50 Fathoms book to figure this out is baffling.
Oh, you
You're
suck!
losing your street cred.
What kind of rank amateur bullshit is
Oh,
this?
you-
Oh my god.
I hate you guys so much right now.
He's
I'm just
trying to
saying.
go full suede.
God.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're trying to go
Losing
hard
his
mojo. Never go full
SWAT
sway.
here, guys.
Thanks, Faye.
Losing his mojo.
The
Losing it
problem-
means he had it. I don't believe that.
Did Gary just lose his 50 Fathoms cred?
I think so, man. Man.
50,000 fathoms cred.
I know, eh?
Mm.
Moment of silence.
Control
Everybody, let's take a
F.
minute. Remember,
It's not going to be Molotov cocktail. What's it going to be under? What would it be
check
called?
grenades. Same thing under a grenade range, right? You're throwing a grenade, you're throwing a Molotov cocktail. Should be the same range.
COs. No results for cocktail. So let's go grenade. We found
Grenade
one.
would be the same.
Grenade
yeah.
launcher.
But then grenades would be under like artillery or explosives or something. I remember them being
Yeah,
there.
there's if you use the potato masher, I think that's just your simple
Yeah, that's the German hand grenade. Potato masher.
Grappling gun,
honestly,
grenade
just use
launcher.
that.
Yeah, grenade launcher, you get a little more range.
Okay, fuck it. I'm going to have you guys because you seem to have figured it out. So that's frustrating. I was really
Yeah,
hoping
I mean,
that
it's
my...
medium. If you use potato masher, it's a medium blast template, and
Okay.
you got a range of 5, 10, 20 on it.
He's going to just make his athletics check, and he's going to throw this fucking thing and see what happens. Oh.
I mean, unless he stumbles and trips over it.
Nice.
Well, he didn't stumble and trip, but it lands off to the side over here somewhere in a big, massive explosion.
He's
Okay.
just an alcoholic and he drinks it next.
See?
instead.
All of that for nothing. Skaboosh, it lands
Drink
right
that
there.
was good.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
He's like, son of a bitch. I really was looking forward to using that. That was way too much work for so little. And he reaches down and says, oh, I got another one. Fuck you guys. How's that sound? The other guy reloads his bow, and then the other two, because they have melee weapons, can't attack you because they are not on the same card. So that puts me around to 6.
All right. So I was gonna sprint off, but I
Do it.
seem to be catching up.
Boogie out of there.
Anyway, so I'm going to psionically attack them
All right.
Yes.
and
Yeah, I
confuse
tried.
them.
Do it
I'm gonna
6.
spend 3 points to do a medium burst to them.
Okay.
Lock him up.
Oh, my thing isn't working.
Okay.
Oh, well.
Mine was.
I'll
Why
keep
didn't you
up
try
with
mine?
No, I mean my brain thing that keeps track with my points.
It's not working for you either? Why is everything working for me?
It's working, but it's like a lag. It
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
a while.
Yeah, it's like you got to smash it a few times for it to kick in.
Or just click it. I don't know.
Okay.
I clicked it once and it worked. I double clicked it. It didn't work.
That's because we didn't click that like button, Gary.
Fuck you guys.
It's showing both numbers at once. It's showing 10 and 13 for me.
Okay. Your confusion is...
Yeah, I've clicked the die, but hasn't rolled yet. I guess I'll do it again.
Keep mashing it until it goes.
And take the best roll of all 5.
Yes,
All right.
that's clearly the way to go.
All right, I'm gonna click it again.
Do you see the little red button appear? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I hover over it, it turns red.
and happens when
Yeah.
you click it.
I find when
Yeah.
you finally hear it, like when you finally hear it engage, that's when it rolls, right?
Well,
You hear
yeah,
that-
I
that
hear it
clunk?
click. I hear it click.
Yeah.
Oh
And
shit!
I've
It's still
rolled
not.
twice before already.
There it is. There it is. That sounds like something. Oh nope, he's packing up. Gary said,
Go-
"Fuck this! I'm taking my ball and going home.
Yeah. Hit ball. He's going home.
Fuck you. I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
I'm done with you guys. You broke my game."
slot 8
We know him
is
so well.
PPC save.
He can't find better players, isn't it?
All right. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, shit, it didn't load. Oh,
My view for everything. So it's Gordon. Right, Corey?
Yeah. That's right. Fucking
I'm trying to
Gordon.
remember. It's the worst part of starting a new campaign or a game is you're trying to remember everybody's character's name and try and stay in character.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Gordon is kind of based off of dodgeball, right?
Oh,
you got
shit.
you got the dude with the glasses who's all meek and shit. Nobody takes him seriously, but then he rages. That's the
Exactly.
idea.
Oh, and remind me to throw wrenches at you.
Yeah, if you look closely at the token, Gary actually superimposed that dude's face onto the mini.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he did a great job at it. Looks good.
How good are you at dodging wrenches?
Yeah. Oh, not very good.
Oh,
We'll
are
find
your... Can you guys try rolling the dice?
All right, I'll try to roll my confusion. That worked.
Oh, it looks better. I
That's
just-
oh yes, baby.
Oh yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you fix?
I just saved it and reloaded it.
Yeah, there
might
we
have
go.
been-
Okay.
Turn it off and turn it on.
It is
I rolled
literally...
7, so it goes off.
Pete, that is literally what I did.
He's taking those IT notes from Uncle J Raz when he's on call.
Okay.
Except you guys are under the cards, though.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go over here and fix them.
We're hiding.
All right.
Well, that's perfect. We get an automatic raise on our stealth checks. We
Yeah.
escape.
Nice. Yeah, they're hidden.
Where'd the guys go?
Uh,
All right, my
Sync?
confusion goes off, so they are distracted and vulnerable.
Nice.
Ooh, that is really nice.
How do your Synex look when they
No,
happen?
you don't see it at all. It's just affecting their minds.
Oh, it's not like Marvel Sue Storm where you see those rings come out of her head. Wah, 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 wah.
You don't
Is
say
there-
anything cool like "I'm stealing your mind."
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Disconnect from server.
Oh,
Oh,
bye bye.
not just me,
Nice
huh?
knowing y'all.
I'm wondering.
Or
Jay,
outie. Peace.
Yeah,
If there's
he's gone home.
if there's a telltale like my sign, like do you have a quirk? Does your
Uh-oh.
No, I'll have
Oh,
to communicate with
okay.
everyone if I'm doing something.
I know, but I mean, like when you're focusing, there's like, do you have a quirk where your eyebrow goes up and something happens? You know what I mean? Like a telltale body language.
No. All subtle casting.
Cock your leg like you're going to pee.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah.
she's like holding in a fart.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just
Every time you do it,
I am
projectile vomits.
locked up at my end.
Oh, then I
alright.
won't try and get back in.
This sounds like a perfect time to put a pause on that
Yep.
Yeah.
switch there and
Bio
rock a
break.
fiver.
I
Yeah,
was
bio
like,
break.
Sounds
yeah.
good to me.
It
Hey,
was all in Okay.
I've been driving down here back and forth, but the upside is we've got something like a gazillion friggin' Hilton points. 'Cause
Nice.
she's
Yeah,
on her
no shit, eh?
Hilton points. So when we're going somewhere, we're going to be staying courtesy of the Hilton for a week somewhere. We're going on vacation in October, probably Nova Scotia, and we're probably just going to use all our free points to stay for a week.
Oh, good stuff. That's awesome.
Man, nothing
Like-
says
God.
excellent holiday trip like hotel sex.
Yeah, sure. When the kids aren't around.
Mm-hmm.
And there's someone
Yeah.
else there.
Yeah.
And it's
but I mean,
still
at
okay
least
with the kids around if you can keep them quiet.
Right?
Well, yeah, it's fine with the kids around. They need someone to hold the camera.
Oh, that's taking it to another level, man.
Somebody's.
My kids are 19, so I don't have to worry about them. All I am is a fucking taxi and an ATM. They want
somebody,
money from me in my wallet.
Somebody's-
I'm a 16-year-old. Yep.
somebody's
Yeah,
got to
Dad,
apply to
give me
lube.
money.
Yep. The older they get, the more they cost you.
Wow.
Mine's
So
just after it cost me even more.
did
Amen.
we left off with Faye trying to do a thing?
And I did it.
Okay.
And she confused the fuck out of them.
I like that you have the confusion cards on your deck.
They're just distracted and vulnerable. Yeah,
Does
use
it break?
confusion. Also, I need to change this conceal detect thing out for mind reading.
Okay.
She brain-
It's not important now, but whenever.
Yeah. So all you have to do is make a success,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah, if I get a
are
raise, then it's even more.
power cards. I will put it over here, back in the deck. Now that puts them at distracted and vulnerable, which means they are both -2 to do a thing and +2 to do to them.
Oh no, not completely. I mean, the spell goes off, but they have to do a smarts roll.
Okay, let's see how smart are these guys.
If they fail their
D6.
smarts roll, then they're distracted.
I'm
And
gonna
confused.
one
These
roll
guys-
for all of them.
They've got a couple sandwiches short of a picnic.
Right.
All right, so they succeed on their smarts roll. Both states are removed at the end. Okay, so
Must have been white collar criminals.
right.
All right.
They're just, they're preoccupied. You try and access their brains, but he's throwing cocktails in the wrong direction. One guy he's got a bolt in the belly. The other guy's trying to reload, and these two guys in the pipes, they're like, man, they just want to. They're in a highly agitated state, and unfortunately, your psionics can't penetrate their simple brains.
No,
Yeah.
maybe the guy that got shot wants revenge on his buddy from last round.
Who knows?
They're already confused. I can't confuse them anymore, guys. Just got the wrong order. So as a free action, I can still try to move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you just don't get a bonus.
Just not the bonus. All right, so I'll do that. And I do not. You know what? I want to Benny that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You know you do.
All right, it's tried to tell me
No.
something. All right, I'm staying here.
Okay, I need to flip these cards over. They're not linked anymore, and I need to pull off 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm fucking you guys, but not at the same time. 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going to say that these. I need to try and reset this deck, so I'm going to set that off to the side, saying those are the cards that I already dealt. By resetting the deck, I'm reducing the chance that you're going to get a Joker, but I just reset the deck without doing that. I took those cards off. All right, deal to everybody. Jokers, anybody?
You forgot to give me a club this time.
Wow.
I
got it.
Fuck.
I want to spend
Oh,
a
shit.
penny to get another one.
Okay, anybody else?
4. So
I have a
I'm
club.
good.
Okay, so just Vay.
I put the Benny in your thing.
Oh. Can you describe putting the Benny in my thing?
Wow, I got it near it and it just kind of sucked it right in.
Yeah,
Like a
gravitational
black
pull.
hole. It just
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
this is a
Awesome.
No light escapes.
Knows you too well, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
That's the sound of my black hole opening up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I got to give Vey is red. Deal to red. Kaboom.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that paid off.
Best winning
Nice.
spin.
Oh, nice.
Deal.
What is it? A Joker?
Joker,
Joker.
yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, noise. Right.
Deal
We'll
to
take
all. Everybody gets a joker. Okay, Vey, you can go whenever you like, or we start with aces, kings, queens, or Vey.
All right. So, is to flee a free action or an action?
To flee
You
is
you pulled the 4 cards away, are you?
Just asking. I can't do it.
No,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's go back to the chase rules. I think fleeing is an action, but I'm
It is.
not.
I'll do a full action and move. So that'll be a +4 since I have a joker.
Yes.
He makes a maneuvering roll at -4 and escapes. If successful, if the penalty is reduced to -2, if there are at least 5 cards between them, and 0 if there are 6 or more.
Okay, so that'll be a 6. So I do move. Or at
Oh
least one
man.
space.
All right, so I'm going to move you up to the rest of these guys. You seemingly sort of catch up a little bit.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Who's next?
I don't know whose cards.
I'm on a 4, so I think everybody else. first.
All right. Well, I think it's me then. I'd like to ask your opinion on something, Gary, before I do it.
Uh-oh.
There used to be an aid action in Savage Worlds, I believe, or a support or something.
Yep.
Support, yeah.
Is that a action?
Yes, it
Or
is.
that?
Yes.
So can I do that? I want to basically, since I'm basically on Gordon, I'd like to aid him to do whatever he wants, and as a free action, I'd like to evade.
Okay, so you just you just have to describe what you're doing. You're riding on his back. You're like, look out for that rock. Watch out for this bush.
Pretty much, yeah, that's
Dodge.
exactly what she's doing. She's riding, like leaning up. Well, she doesn't have a stirrups, but I mean, she's kind of leaning in as far as she can, and she's using her. She's got pretty good notice, so she's looking ahead, and she's saying, behind the trees, oh, watch out,
Yeah,
there's a bit of a
watch
drop
this,
there.
check this.
Okay.
She's basically on point. She's checking the terrain in front of her, and she's, got her head on a swivel. She's looking back, telling them, okay, they're coming in, at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Head
so-
45 degrees to the right, head to 3. So
right.
I'm
Make your
basically
notice
navigating.
check.
I'm making a notice check? Or?
Yep.
Yeah,
You make a
yeah.
notice check, and if you're successful, you're going to impose like a +2 bonus on any action that Gordon
Now
will take.
I had a jack. Was it clubs I had or spades?
No,
Did I
you
have
had
some sort of competition?
You had a queen, or
No,
did you
I
have?
had
Did you have the
I had
jack? Yeah, you had the jack of clubs. So
does
you
that
are.
impose anything negative?
Yep,
Negative?
a -2 to your roll.
Okay, gotta be fair. I had to ask. And what is my notice? Hopefully it's decent.
6.
Thought it was good. God, yeah, it is a 6. All right, here we go.
6 -2. All right, so that is not a success.
I will try to Benny that.
Okay.
Ben 1. Come on. Did it work? Come on, give
There
me
we go.
some dice.
Oh, there it is,
Yes,
Daryl. Fantastic. So that is going to be a success with a raise. So I will say, because it's a raise, I'm not 100% sure on the rules, but let's say if it was normal, it'd be
Gary,
Yep.
It's not a raise. It's a 7. -2.
-2. You're correct. Okay, so you're going to get your +2, Gordon, to any maneuvering action that you
Whatever
do.
it is we do.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I'm evading.
And you're going to go evade as a free action for -2 to anything that happens to you. Okay, cool. What do we got left? We got 7.
Oh, you can evade as a free action?
Yes.
I want to do that.
If you use it as a full action, it's -4 to
Oh, okay.
whomever's doing against you.
All right, I'm evading because I didn't take free action.
Okay, Pete.
Is it on WoW, is it? Wait. So, how's... where are we on now? Okay, so... I think I'll go for the full athletics check as my action.
You
Okay,
can
now,
flee.
yeah, Pete, you can flee, remember?
Or am I... If 4 cards between me and the opposition.
Yeah,
Those.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
All right. Okay.
But-
Let's try this for flea malarkey then.
If you do a free action and move 5 cards away, you get a better chance.
Or
Okay.
6 is a 0. It's a straight roll at 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll listen to
Yeah.
you, Savage Rules Screws, and I'll take the my free action as a to see if I can maneuver
Okay.
the card away. Or something.
Free
So that will
action.
be athletic.
Yeah, athletics. A success will move you 1 card away and change your flee action from a -4 to a -2.
Yes.
a
so
success.
There
Okay.
it is.
And then flee is going to be the same thing. I think you're rolling athletics to get out of here.
Okay. Let's
Each
have a look.
position, evade,
Is it a minus?
flee. -2.
Okay, I'm going to Benny that. So I will take a Benny and I'll lob it towards you.
Oh, yes, I got you, because that would have been a 2.
Let's try this again. I got
You
loads of
don't
Benny.
put it anywhere near his table, it just fucks it up.
That's
There
all
you
right.
go.
7, 5, yes.
Fucking Vay. Okay, so Cockwog, describe how you escape, hide, get away.
Okay, so he sees a rock on his right hand side, so he leaps on the rock and he does like a big grasshopper leap into the distance.
A great big...
Okay, grasshopper.
There you go. There's a rock, and you dodge off behind it to safety. Pete hides. All right, fucking land, Pete. Jesus. I took Pete's card. That leaves Charles and Corey. Charles first.
You're ahead of us.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Man, I remember when I first played Savage Worlds myself. Okay, I'm going to do... these guys are getting a little far behind. I think do I have a shaken guy? I do. No. This guy is shaken still. I'm going to roll for him. Spirits D6 on a success. He's going to unlock, which is a success. So he's going to stay behind. I will roll as an action because he's fallen behind. He's going to try and pick up the pace a little bit, and I'm going to take +2 to this roll as an action, which is just a 5, so he only gets to move up 1 card to here. He's like, oh, yeah, me guts. Oh, me guts. These 4 guys, now this guy's reloaded. He spent his last turn reloading, so he's got a crossbow bolt ready to go. This guy's going to fire up his other Molotov cocktail this round because he just realized that he's got one. He's like, oh, hey, check it out. I'll just use this one. And that one guy got away. But the rest of them are going to try and do as a free action. No, the other 2 are going to do actions. Oops, I didn't mean to roll that. We'll take the first one, which is actually a good roll. So it's a 10 anyway.
4.
Yeah, so these guys aren't wild die, so they don't get the wild die as their roll. So I got to take the 4, which means these guys can move up.
Fratellis.
Yeah, right. I moved the
Fucking
wrong
wild
2.
card set.
Those 2 guys, they tried as their action to go fast, but they only got to 1 square. These guys are, as a free action, going to move. And I got to take the white one on this one. Oh, sweet justice.
Did we move up too?
Yep, so these guys move up too. Boom, boom. They come up to here, and that was a free action, so they can act. Now, Molotov cocktail guy, he's busy lighting his deal, but crossbow dude that's falling into the cracks for some reason, like a drunk lunatic, he's going to take a shot. Who do I want to shoot right now? I feel like I'm going to try and shoot at... I'm going to try and shoot at Gordon, because Gordon's a big lump, and I don't realize that you've got a thing on me. So
You can't miss him.
Right, that's what he's thinking. He sees this giant... there's 2 people, one on the front, one on the back, kind of a deal, and he's like, yeah, look, I'm going to take shoot that big fat fucking clown with the goofy glasses. What a loser. He squeezes the trigger, and a 5 would hit, No, you get a bonus to your action, so 5 does hit. Yes.
I have evade, but I don't think it extends to him.
Right. So I'm going to roll 2d6 damage because that's going to hit you.
That doesn't work.
Damage is 9. What's your toughness?
11.
Wow. So this bolt comes flying at you, hits you right in the arse, but your tough ass hide manages to block the arrow tip from shooting into your, or doing any kind of penetration. And it just sort of bounces off once again harmlessly because you're a fucking super tough guy. And I think that's going to be it for my turn. Next round, I'll Molotov cocktail the shit out of you mother effers.
Hey, what happens when we run out of cards here? Is the chase over?
You add more.
Oh, okay.
No.
You add more until we all flee.
No, if you make it off the deck, we're gonna to get to this card or pass. You've successfully fleed.
Oh, okay.
Who's
I'll
left?
just do that then.
I think Corey and
And
Charles.
Charles
I'm
is
on
first.
board. What do you got there, Charles?
Okay, Arnie will change that position thing. Is that what they call it here?
Yep.
Yeah,
Action or free action.
Free action, y'all.
No bonus.
Yo.
My bonus. That's
He's
1 because I'm fast.
Yep.
So how many spaces is that?
Just one card, so you move to there. Yeah, you get plus
I don't
1
think
to
he
your.
succeeded.
No, he gets
Oh,
plus 1
yeah,
to his.
He's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, right. You're fast. You're fleet. Sorry.
I think I want to Benny that actually because I'm trying to flee.
Yeah, you could easily get a raise, I think.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Oh hell yeah. So
Okay.
that's gonna be 2 for.
14, he's gone. No, 13. Sorry, he's gone.
Oh,
It's a
so
fucking
it's
fast
gonna-
as carrot, man. I'd look
Right.
back to expect to see a butcher chasing him.
All right.
Put him in a stew pot.
With Bunny chasing him.
Okay. Now that
Bunny.
you're here, and you've used your action to land on this square, you can, as a free action, just say, I'm going to evade. So you zigzag to this card. If I try and do anything to you, it's at a -2.
No, that was a free action to change position.
Oh, okay. So you still have an action then? Cool.
Yeah. Here's my Benny too. And now I'm gonna flee because I got 4 cards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
So you get-
-4.
Actually, -3 because you're fast.
Modified. You're correct.
May the
Oh, you fucking guy. Well done.
fastest carrot in the West.
Ooh.
Dassault, how do you flee the scene? How do you escape?
I will pick it up. I'll shrug that dead body up on my shoulder again and just barrel out of here fast and then hook a right around I don't know, piece of rune, that rock there,
Okay.
and plant myself back in the ground. They'll never see me.
Right, fantastic. And that's it for this round. All right, 2 people have escaped. So
Do you
unfortunately,
mind if I go or? Mind if
Oh,
I go,
sorry.
Or,
go ahead.
You know, fucking Gary.
Whatever, Charles.
Charles
No
2.0.
shit. Gordon's a new Charles. All right, he's actually going to spend his full action and just try to book it out of there with the +2. Plus, to get the +2 from my rider there.
Yep.
Ziomara.
Perfect. So that'll be a +4 on his agility of 6. Got it.
Yeah, his athletics. Athletics, yeah.
Oh fuck, that's a 7.
Benny
Although
the shit out of that.
yes, I do think I can do better. So, if you want to take one of them, I apparently can't do any better. All right, we're gonna go one more. Fuck it.
Thought you picked
Oops.
one.
I put it in the wrong pile.
Oh, that's an 8. That's a raise.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's going to put you 2 cards.
correct.
All right, so you end up over here with Ziomara on this card. She's on your back still. 6 men.
Eight.
You're falling behind, baby. What's going on there?
I would suggest evading if you can. It's free action.
Well, she did. She called it last time. Oh yeah.
No.
I was talking.
Yeah,
to
no,
Gordon.
I think he's talking to me. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's evade for the free action. So whoever's at a -2 then.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's it. Redeal. Here we go. Shuffling the cards. And Charles and... So I got to do a deal thing here. Red. Charles is out. Judd's in. Pete's out. Daryl's in. And me.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you get a shit card?
Yeah.
Yes. Kings first.
Where do we
Judd.
see their card first?
Kings
Mine's right
first.
here.
All right.
Oh, queen. Okay.
Gordon goes first.
And you're sitting on the 2 there, right, Gary? Your closest guy?
My closest guy is on the 2 of diamonds, yes.
Okay, so I still can't flee just because I don't have 4 cards.
You can, yeah. Free
To
action.
get to this card, you can.
Yeah, you could free action.
No, you
change
have to have at
position.
least you have to have at least 4 cards in between. So I'll try to do a free action change position then.
Yeah, sweet.
Let's see here. Free action. Nope.
Yeah,
Yikes.
sweet. Oh, tell me something devastating that happens to you and Ziamora.
Well, I think what's going to happen is he's going to trip. I think in doing so he trips. I think Ziomara is going to land right there. It's kind of stuck right there. In his case, he's not only is he tripped, I think he needs to be vulnerable after that. Is what I'm thinking.
Okay. So we're going to do that to you. Ziamara, make me an agility check to fly off the back of Gordon, who just went down in a ball of flames. If you
go on
fail...
athletics?
Yep, athletics. If you fail this check, your next attempt is going to be at -2.
Makes sense. I was just about to say that since you're being unhorsed
Yep.
or axed.
You're being unmounted.
Unhorsed. I like it.
It's not a
There we
riding
go.
check because he's not tame.
Yeah, exactly. Probably grabbed onto the wrong thing, which caused him to crit fail.
That's right.
6.
Oh, sweet.
There it is.
Okay,
Lands
Oh,
on
that's
his
not a
feet.
handle.
fantastic. So you land without issue
Is for some people.
beside Gordon, who's kind of like face down, ass up right now, and you're off on the other side. So you're unaffected. That's Gordon's turn.
Well, that was his free action. He still gets
Oh.
his normal action.
Okay.
I think he's going to take that evade at his full action as an evade. Full action evade, so it'll be -4 against whoever's shooting against him or whatever against him.
Yeah, okay. My turn. I believe I go next. What do we got going on down here? I got a guy that's shaken, so he needs to unroll that. He has yet to. Got an arrow in his belly. Nope, he remains unshaken. This guy, I'm going to try and move all of them this round as a free action. Change position.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Nice.
They all, for whatever reason, duff.
Nice.
Not sure what happens. Maybe somebody from back here yells, "Got it, boys!" And they all turn around. They're like, "Whoa, what's going on?" But yeah, for whatever reason, they're all kind of stuck where they're at. This guy is shaken with the chainsaw. Molotov cocktail was lighting his cocktail. Unfortunately, he can't move, but his cocktail is now lit. This guy is going to be Debbie Harry, is his name, apparently. He is going to reload his crossbow this action, and this guy's going to try and throw his Molotov cocktail at you two guys because you just wiped out.
Oh yeah.
Right? So I don't know if this
Total
guy's
sense.
Mr. Molotov looks over at Debbie Harry. He's like, shoot that fucking bitch. Get her. Shoot her in the leg. You don't have to kill him. Just take him down. And so then he throws his Molotov cocktail.
Jeez,
That's 7.
that's some stuff.
So that Molotov cocktail lands right on you guys. I don't know the rules for Molotov cocktail. Did you look them up?
7.
Medium.
Well, it's not so much as the
3d6.
rules. Yeah, it's a medium template. Yeah.
Right. So it hits,
I think it.
splashes everybody. And what's damage?
Except for Gordon. Gordon has a -8. He has a -4 to that roll because.
Oh, that's right.
I did
That's-
from last round, but I haven't acted yet. Does it still carry over?
I
Still
believe
doesn't
so.
matter.
Yeah, I believe so.
It's till the end of your next action.
So,
What is
free one time?
what is the popper gun damage? Anybody know?
Potato mash?
Yeah, what is?
Popper gun.
Yeah, we looked it up. I think it was 3d6. Hold on a second. I'll check it.
We're gonna
Potato
go.
mash.
We're gonna go with
3d6
that.
minus 2.
We're gonna go with that.
3d6. Yeah, 3d6 minus 2 is what it is.
Holy shit!
So -2 would be how much?
14 points of damage.
Oh, that's 12. So it becomes to 12.
Which
Still
is
up to
3 wounds. Or is it shaken in 2 wounds?
I get shaken and I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't
Shaken in
remember.
2 wounds.
For who?
Okay.
For which one?
If he's taking 14 points of damage and his toughness is 4,
Actually, it's 12 because it's -2. It's 3d6 -2 for the weapon.
3D, yeah, so it's 14 minus 4 puts it at 10. So it's 2 shaken in a wound or 2 wounds? 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Fucking
Was
savage
it
rolls.
14 or 14?
It was 16.
The,
You
the
can hit.
damage output was 16, so minus 2 is 14.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So yeah, I don't know.
And I've
2
got
wounds.
toughness 11, so you get.
You get no. You're not hit.
I'm not hit at all.
Because-
Oh fuck!
Yeah, because you got you took a full dodge action.
Right,
That
the
gives you
-4. Yeah, yeah.
So you're
Yep.
you have to hit an 8 to target number 8.
Yep, got it.
I got hit though because I had a 6. They got me, but no
Well, that's no
raise
good.
on it. But anyways, that's okay.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 wounds or you're going to soak that damage.
I will try to soak.
I'll steal your
Do
Benny.
it.
You roll soak.
Okay, let me see. What's my soak on this? It's just your toughness, your vigor.
Bigger, yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Come on, give me some big numbers. Big numbers. Big numbers. That's 1.
Yep.
Or should I try again? Do you get a choice of keeping both rolls, or you have to take the next
Nope.
one no matter what?
You can choose which one to take unless you
Okay.
critical fail and then it's over and you failed.
Yeah, then
critically.
you're stuck at it. Yeah.
Come on, give it to me.
Okay, so
that's same.
1 wound.
All right. All right.
You
so I
can
know where to-
mark your wounds off on the character sheet right there.
Perfect. Thank you. Gotcha. All right.
Cool. So you know
Are
you're
there any
wounded.
trip penalties yet?
And I can even do it on your frickin' character because that's just how cool I am.
Do I get any negatives on a minus 1 wound? No, not yet.
What do you mean? You get a -1.
Yeah, one
Okay.
wound, you're at a -1 for your
Okay,
rolls.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
What? Oh, I didn't do it to your character for some reason. You might not have the proper model. Well, that sucks ass. Okay, that's my turn. So after Queen, Jack, 10. 6 got a 10.
All right, yeah. All right, so I need to get away from these guys quicker, so I'm gonna do a boost lower. I'm gonna boost my agility up, or attempt to.
That or your athletics.
Well, you boosted a trait, so every dice that rolls on that trait, you get an extra die. You get to bump the die up. If it works. I would have been that.
Again, fuck fantasy grounds.
Right. Okay, it does succeed. So I'll get 1 extra die. So now for my free action, I want to take my Benny. And so for my free action, I want to move.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
because you got the bump up. Well
Yep.
done.
Cool. All right, so I moved 1.
Oh, you fucking thing. Oh, man. I got you.
And we had to end this chase soon, so we don't want people going around saying, "Look, chases take 3 hours."
Would I say that?
Yes, you would. I'm pretty sure you've got a big old banner ready to reveal.
That's next, I guess.
Stabilize base.
Who's next?
I might stagger my way to Gordon again.
Wins.
Okay, I'm sorry, I was just looking at a thing. See, I had to put that little red chip underneath you. I just realized that by stabilizing your miniatures, I've removed the script that allows me to track whether or not you have wounds right on your little character, right? I just realized that's a thing because it was the first time I had to do it. All right, so you make it to there, Vay. Sorry about that. I've taken your Benny. You make it to there. That puts me around to Daryl, or nope. Corey's gone. Yeah, so I don't need to take that card back, damn it. All right, Daryl, what are you doing? You are shaken with 1 wound, so first off, you got to unshake. You're muted, stupid. Hello, Jesus.
What? Who's shaking, unshaken?
Daryl. Daryl is shaken with 1 wound.
He got shook.
Daryl died a horrible death. Yes?
Where are you?
Daryl? Hello, Daryl?
Yes, sir.
You're up. You are shaken. Roll spirit.
Okay, give me a sec here. What is my spirit?
Spirit -1. Spirit -1. Your spirit
I'm looking at what is a 4.
is a 4. -1.
Oh, ouch.
Hey, that thing could explode huge though.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll remove the shaken status from your character.
Indeed.
And you are free to resume your turn.
Okay, I will. Who's with me here?
You're here.
You know what?
So 1, 2,
She's
3.
still there with Gordon.
I'm gonna just vault on Gordon, or just clamber up. Take my. Is that an action or a free action or what?
I'll say that it's an action this round. If you're going to try and mount Gordon, you're going to make an athletics check to try and to get on to him.
I'll film it.
Okay.
Oh, I can't wait for the fantasy.
Jesus, I'm debating this because if I don't get up, then I'm screwed. Oh well, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, but you're also just a card away too, right? I mean, you can, if we're playing this till the end of the cards, you can just boogie out of there. You don't even need to flee.
Yeah, I'll move up one. I'll try and take a full action move then. Instead, right? So just move up.
What happens when you get to the last card in the chase?
You just escape. You naturally flee.
All right. So then I'll change position, Gary. I'll
Okay.
have a net -1. +1, sorry.
Why do you get +1?
Because it's full action, right?
Oh, yes. Okay, I got you. You're going to, you're doing it. Yeah. Get up and book.
Boy.
Wow.
She's running like 18, 24,
Holy shit.
30,
All right. What the hell?
36.
Holy
39.
shit.
She's gone. All you see is
Where the
she
hell was
looks up.
this?
All you see is she gets up, 4 arms. The four hands go flying backward, like going up backwards. 4 index fingers come up, and then she beats feet. All you see literally is like Roadrunner, smoke coming up, and she is gone. You see her, and then she's gone. Smoke trail up in the distance. And
Wow.
Fucking Naruto run.
Okay. I'm going to put your character back over here.
Imagine if you'd rolled that for damage, you'd be so pissed off.
Arnie goes back on his slot. I got to deal some cards. The only person left is 6 and 6 and Corey. So red.
But I really want to do some crafting this round.
Yellow. And that's it. And then me, purple. All right. I got a 5.
What'd you get there, Bay?
Bay got a
10.
10.
You got a 10? Oh, yeah, you're first.
Okay, then. Full action to move.
I've never seen a 39 before. That's retarded as a rule. How many raises is that?
We're not even playing riffs.
I know. 39 over 4. That's a gazillion raises. Fuck.
Oh, nice. All right.
Holy shit, you're out of here.
Nice. Later, taters.
All right, see you. Hurry up, Gordon.
Is she 1 or 2?
think that puts you at the 4. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can only move 2.
Oh, so you got to get all 4.
So as a free action, no, you can evade, right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Right? Gordon,
Oh,
do you go ahead of me? I got a 5.
yep. Gordon's going to try and book it out of there.
All right. Roll your changed position.
Let's see here.
Full action.
He's gonna do full action.
Yeah.
There we
Those-
go. That's some stuff. That's with the raise, and that should put him 2 cards and off the board.
2 cards and off the board. Okay. What does that look like while I'm doing a thing? Describe to me how you make your getaway. Where you go?
Oh, he's so let's see here. We're looking. So he is going to full on kind of book it past, and he's going to hook right behind these rocks here. But as he runs by 6, he's going to kind of give it a little slowdown and do a little show pony trot and just fucking go.
Oh, nice. Oh, whoa, don't kick up so much dust.
All right, fantastic. Okay, so you have successfully escaped, and that puts it down to my turn. I'm going to delete this fire so that it's not so freaking annoying. And let's have a look and see. Okay, so I got one guy that's shaken. He's going to try and unshake for the 3rd time. He's just kind of wheeling around like, oh, me guts. So that's going to be a success. And then he's going to make his agility roll to see if he could change position as an action. So +2. So this guy basically moves 1 square finally. Oh, he's like, oh boy, sorry. Me guts. These 2 guys that are on this card, now they get the Joker bonus as well. So they're going to make an agility check to change maneuver, an athletics check. And they turn around seeing what's-his-face coming, and they just sort of run into each other. Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious are like, this is bullshit, man. Running's for losers. And, they kind of trip and fall over one another. I believe Debbie Harry has his crossbow this round. So they're going to change actions. Mr. Molotov and Debbie Harry are going to do actions as free actions. This doesn't count for them because that's a wild die roll. So they got to take the damage all the time. So they successfully move 1 spot, which puts them right up about here. Now, Mr. Molotov, he threw his last time, so he's got nothing. He's, back to melee. But old Debbie Harry, he's going to try and line you up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're within range. He's going to make a shooting roll to try and shoot you in the leg or do a thing.
Oof.
Oh, that's going to be a hit with a raise.
Oh,
Wait, I think she evaded last round, didn't she?
oh yeah, that's right, I did. So
Okay.
it's
Actually,
So
hit.
just a hit. Thank you, Daryl. And crossbow damage
Daryl's on it.
should be 2d6 plus 1.
Send me the check, guys. I'll be our
Yep.
solicitor.
Vay, that is going to hit you for 5.
I have a toughness of 5.
Okay, so that's just going to put you at shaken. Skaboosh. It comes at you, just nicks your leg, or something like that, puts a little tear in your jumpsuit. Maybe, actually, you sort of turn around for half a second, and because we're playing like 1970s sci-fi kind of a deal, it hits you in the chest and sort of just rips open your top a little bit. All of a sudden, I'm Adam Coble. And canceled. No. Hits you in the leg, and you're just shaken for your turn there. So I think it's just me and you that are left. So I'm going to go deal to red, deal to purple. I got a jack.
Come on, 6. Get away.
And you got a king. Nice.
Do it.
Spirit to unshake.
Oh, my turn already again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spirit to unshake.
I know. This is how fast the chases are.
Now that we got it figured out, you see how it's picked up the pace. The next chase we do will be even faster.
Yeah, it'll only be 2 hours.
Right.
All right, so I'm unshaken.
Okay. You're free to move.
All right, I'm moving. I'm getting out.
GTFO.
Yeah, make your athletics check, and on a success, you move 1 square and you're out of here.
Oh, and Now I explode die.
All right,
Yep.
fantastic. And that is going to conclude the chase scene, which is fucking glorious. All right, so Debbie Harry can stay. Molotov can stay. Does everybody have their characters? No, I'll take these guys because I want to do a thing, which I will do either this time or next time. Boop, boop, boop. Everybody's off the map.
I could just imagine a cutaway scene where they're arguing with each other because they're each blaming each other for letting the potential slaves, prisoners get away.
Oh yeah, it's like the Three Stooges.
Fucking motherfucker.
I guess we.
That's all I have to say.
We piss in Gary's cornflakes.
That's all I have to say. Okay, loading.
Considering I'm on hotel internet, this is actually not bad.
Oh yeah.
Am I coming in clear? Like my voice?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Wait till you get the hotel bill for the internet.
Yeah. Well, I said the hotel internet is. I got the premium one, but still, it's hotel,
Yeah.
right?
The only thing you're going to have to change when you get back into the game, Vey, you're going to have to note that you have. Oh no, you are unshaken. Vey's got fatigue. Daryl's the only person that's got a wound, and it won't be on your sheet. So I put it on your sheet.
Can I try some first aid?
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Okay. Benny's, who had what? And don't lie to me, you bastards. I know that you're all cheating scumbags.
I had
Oh,
three.
None. 0.
I think I had 2.
Deal to Vey. Corey had 2. Charles?
4.
Pete?
Yeah, because we had 2 jokers, right?
I had 4.
I had 50, but just saying.
Daryl had 0. And I had 5 because you guys are my 5. And press this button. This button. Before I load anything in, we're going to do a little totem, which I hate. You guys successfully escaped the chase. You know, Molotov cocktails like, man, I got nothing else to do here. These guys are so fast and I don't like running. This is bullshit. Let's go back and get the car. Debbie's like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. So, you know, the chase breaks up. You guys all escape off into the wilderness. They go back, start rounding up the other prisoners and shit like that. Maybe a few of them have got away. Who knows, right? You guys have escaped. You're sort of in the poisonous zone. While you guys are in the poisonous zone, because you've just exerted so much energy and force. Oh, wait a second. You know what I forgot to do, guys? And I'm going to apologize right now for this as well, is...
I know.
Give us extra bennies.
Adventure.
take some of that.
Oh.
It didn't matter for the chase so much, but
Fair enough.
So when did these expire? Session or end of the game?
Yeah.
or-
And end of the
Session.
game. Yeah. So actually, what I should, because it's we got to do this again. You actually
But you
get
get one per game ever.
2 cards. You can use 1.
Oh, yeah.
How do I see
Okay.
it?
And you keep these throughout the campaign.
No, you
We
just
get-
keep them for this adventure. Like next time we
Okay,
start
so
our
it's
next
per
game.
session.
Yes. You have 2.
Okay.
You can choose which one you want to use, or you can trade amongst yourselves. So you've managed to escape, and you make it off into the poisonous zone. You seem to recall off in the distance, some suburbs or something like that. You see like a small cluster of houses outside of the main town of Relics Point, which is sort of where you guys are all going. After the group breaks up, you guys are wandering through the poisonous zone. And you all, I'm going to say, come back together as a group. Imagine you're walking, like across Mars. It's sort of red and dusty and dirty. And ahead of you in the distance, you all come together. Some of you pop out from behind rocks. Some of you undig yourself from the ground that you buried yourself in to hide. But eventually you all gather up, and Daryl and Ziamora and Arnie, they're like, hey, we came in on a different ship. We were behind. You guys introduce yourselves. You're all part of the same group. You're like, oh, yeah, we heard about you. We didn't know what happened kind of a thing. And everybody's now a little happy camper. But you're in the poison zone. And every hour that you spend in the poison zone, you have to make a vigor roll. A failure on your vigor roll means that you are going to incite a level of fatigue. So I'm going to need you guys to do that while I actually look up the poison zone. POI, poison.
Oh, guys, I've heard this before, guys. This is simple. Pee on a rag and wrap it around your face.
Would survival help at all with that?
Nope. It will not help you at all with this. Twitchy, new edges, vehicles, weapons, attack wagon, or hauler, go crave. Setting, breathless. Breathless is the setting rule. The natural atmosphere on Irongate contains oxygen, but is contaminated with a high level of toxic gases native to the planet. Prolonged exposure to these gases leads to brain damage, nerve damage, organ failure, and even death. Those displaying these symptoms are said to have caught the twitch. The original colony had 5 industrial scrubbers to convert the atmosphere into breathable air, but they were broken and they've just repaired one of them, so you guys are not in it. So in the poison zone, those without rebreathers must make hourly vigor rolls as described above, but the air is scrubbed enough that the fatigue levels can't lead to death. That's where you're at now. And a roll of 1, you don't contract the twitch. So during the colonies, blah, 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 blah. I don't think it. So that's what's happening. So you're all out in the poison zone. Did anybody fail that? Who sucked? Somebody?
I think
We're only 3 rolls so far.
Well,
I got
what do we
one.
roll? Vigor?
Vigor.
Vigor,
Yep.
vigor, yep.
All right.
Figure. Okay.
I actually got a raise.
And vigor will impart a level of fatigue. It looks like Vey is good.
Oh,
I'm good.
I'm
Base.
more than good.
I'm
Wow.
guessing,
not unlucky for some.
I guess Gordon's Musk may have given me a bonus.
Should bottle that.
That's
Okay.
canon now.
So yeah, a couple
Poison,
hours.
poison.
A couple hours pass. I'm just going to make you guys roll once, and you crest a hill, and ahead of you on the other side of this hill, you see what looks like an old, broke down, beaten up, ravaged over time suburb. Let me see if I can't
Before
pull
we
my.
head there, Gary. Before
Yeah.
we head there, is there any? I'll ask anybody in the group. She's got like a big burn mark on her left leg. Does anybody have any medical training? Just look at the group. Anybody have any medicine or anything like that?
It's the one thing you guys don't have. Gordon's like, I'll punch it till it feels better.
Well, we can squeeze out the carrot, see if the aloe does anything.
I guess not. Okay, well, I can
That's
try
not
it.
how that works. We could squeeze your anal glands and try that too.
Doing
You
it
know what?
untrained would be a -2.
There's something that's been bugging me for a little bit ever since I took that arrow in the back there. So yeah, if you want to take care of that, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll take the handle, the shaft of it, and just wiggle it around.
All right, no, I'm not going to do that because it's -2.
Tell me if this hurts.
-3.
It's like you have an extra tail.
That's poop.
Yeah, it will not.
Oh, I thought you pebbled it as you ran full speed.
No, just kicking it the whole way.
Okay, so let's see if I can fix this.
That's a cool map.
Ooh, look at this.
Yeah.
Although I'm seeing houses come in like full, and then they go to a different state. These assets of different states.
Okay, so over here on this map, I'm dropping down 5 stabilized bases. I think this is reset. The problem is that I got to do a thing with your characters. Daryl, Control C. I can't use the other stabilized deal because it 111. Daryl's the right size. Never mind, I'll fucking do this later. Daryl's now stabilized. I gotta put everybody on the fucking map. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Control C to make duplicates.
Oh, you
Hey,
changed
babe.
my name again. What happened to my name? It changed.
Yeah,
I've got
because
an
I had to
RP
reload
card
the
if
map.
you want to trade.
Oh, okay. So what do I? Can I put it back or?
Yep, you can write on your thing there. You can put it back. I'm gonna put you on there. 6. I'm just going to take this character because she's almost done. And I will change you to 111. And I will drop sex on this one. So your base is stabilized. And Control C.
The figure that's on my character sheet, can I change the name or do I leave it there too?
No, you can change that as well.
Okay, cool.
R&E, F8, 111. And last but not least, we have Gordon. Control C. We somehow got Arnie again.
It looks like a zombie side map.
Yeah, it does, eh?
Yeah.
It really does. That or that, what do you call that gaming thing where it's got cards, you can just put one card into another.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's called, but it's just two-dimensional. And actually, no, you can have the little cardboard cutouts and put on top of them too.
Yeah.
Seen it
Oops.
before.
All right, stop fucking... What the fuck is going on here? That's really weird.
See. PTS for the win.
Right? Like, come on, man. Today. Seriously. Let's do this one. Minus that one. Control V. We got Gordon back. We unlock Gordon. Change Gordon size to 1. Oh, I know what happened. I hit 100. That's why. Okay, so where's the other Gordon? This
Up
one?
here at the top,
Delete.
right, yeah.
There we go. Okay. Stabilized base. Everybody should be on the map now with stabilized bases. And we've got Daryl should be at -1 because nobody can heal Daryl. Nobody is shaken. All right, there we go. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
sorry guys.
So if you try a skill, it's untrained, right? It's a -2, right?
Yes.
Hey, you might want to check your token as well. I think Gary's renamed you.
Gary did not rename you.
There it is.
No.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'll take that all week.
That's an ongoing gag we used to do with naming each other's characters. Gary's NPCs piss him off.
Now, I was going to roll this and do a combat, but we've just spent 2 hours into, fucking around with the chase scene so that Pete could realize that chases aren't that bad, only to spend 2 hours doing it. So rather than have you guys get into a cool combat in this map, which is what I was planning on doing, I was having you guys would appear here and it'd be like, you hear in the distance, whom, whom, and then I was going to have a car come like flying over this building and then land on the street, and then Molotov Cocktail and Debbie Harry get out. They're like, we found you suckers, ha ha ha, thought you could get away, and engage in a combat scene. But instead, what I'm going to do is...
Oilers.
Oh man, who changed the state on these? Faye, did you do that? Or did I mess it up? Damn it. All right. You guys are walking around through this little area. I'm just going to move you down over here for the sake of doing a thing. And you guys make your way through the little suburbs and you come over to this little area here. Some of you will be facing the right way. Skaboosh. When you hear this old man standing out in the corner, he's like, hey, you guys over there. Oh, where fuck, I'm way off my page here. Should be page 66. Let's try that. 66, enter.
Oh, fuck, we're almost 72. We're in trouble.
Oh, shit. Game over. 72.
Here we go. A friend in need. So he pops out. He's like, hey, you guys, what are you doing over there? And he's like slowly making his way towards you. He points
trying to get out of this poison.
Yeah, the gas out here is pretty bad. I notice you don't have no rebreathers going on over there. So what are you doing out in the wilds? And he looks at you. He's like, oh. He goes, I see you guys are. You must be new here. You got those orange jumpsuits on. I see that the in the store it is still raining out a little bit, which is kind of nice because not that it helps with the gas or anything like that, but. He's like, yeah, I was new once too, long ago. Hey, listen, if you want to stay out of the mines, I see that, you're probably still being chased by those stupid nulvoid gangs. You probably need a place to stay. Out in the street, if the nulvoids don't get you, the poison will. I tell you what, I'm not as nimble as I used to be, so, if you're willing to run some errands for me, I'll give you a roof over your head and put some protein in your belly until you're ready to move on. What do you say?
Ooh, side quest. All right.
Ah, Vey, I love you so much. It's insane.
Eh,
So,
can you do anything about this? And she just shows her leg.
oh yeah, why don't you come on inside? I could probably do a little bit of a fix on that thing there. Not that I'm a healer, I'm more just a bit of a blacksmith kind of a thing. I just sort of fix shit and do things like that. But step into my shop. I'm sure I got some bandages around here. We could do a thing. And he leads you over to this building, and everybody goes inside for this little bit.
I still have that. I have the 2 makeshift weapons still.
Okay.
Oh, I like the stabilizer thing.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of the weapons and stuff like that, I don't mind if you guys bring your weapons in here, but no dead bodies. All right, hey, Carrot Boy, drop that thing outside there. Maybe go throw it in one of these houses or something like that. The carrier will come and eat it. If I knew the names of some fucking animals or something like that, which I actually kind of do, because in the
box, when your vegetables eat you.
That's right. It's like, you might want to leave that thing outside. Don't worry about it too much. It won't take long before some of the. And he pauses for a second. Some of the Stanyards come by. Those Stanyards, they're pretty brutal. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys seen them? Being that you're new here, maybe I could tell you what they are. They're most prisoners consider these some kind of only something to fear in the Outlands, but these large predators, man, they got these 3 horns on their back. They look like cats with long tails, 3 horns and shit. They like to pounce and do things like that. But yeah, they'll screw around here and throw that corpse out in that tree over there, and one of them will probably come and eat it. You won't have to worry about it.
Do they taste good?
I never really caught one. I try and avoid him at all costs. He walks over to like one of these little sockets over on the wall here, and
I love starving.
Yeah, he'll pull out some rations and give you guys some food and shit like that as he's sort of talking to you. And he's like, now I got to go back to my page that I was at, which I think was 62.
Floating vegetation on top of the building.
Well,
investigate what a meeting.
Kind of. Because really the building should have looked like that.
Okay.
But now it looks like this, and you guys just all went flying somewhere on the map. But that's cool, because we don't really care, because it's fucking tabletop simulator. Right? Right.
That's just what happens, yeah.
Yeah, this is to be expected. It's a feature, not a bug, people. It's a feature, not a bug.
Pete's the bug.
I'm going to alt print screen, take a screenshot of that. Yeah, my name's Darkwani. This here's my shop, Darkwani's Goods. Darkwani is a human merchant. He runs a small shop and a salvage operation specializing in raw materials. He's got a fancy machine in over here somewhere in one of the corners that's kind of humming and hawing, making some weird kind of noises. I think I might even actually have some sweet weird noises that I can make. Because I got a... Hey? It's kind of running off in the corner. He's like, yeah, I take raw materials and process them into bars with that machine over there. And then I sell the stuff, make some money and do some things with it. That kind of stuff. But that's my gimmick. My name's Darkwani. And, yeah, I'm like a salvage operation here. That's what I do. So you're on sort of the outskirts of Relic's Point. You're kind of close to it. You're probably, I want to say, maybe an hour away. In the actual, whatchamacallit, he's actually in town and you meet him there. But whatever. Darkwani's on the outskirts. You guys have found a place. He's like, listen here. I got some stuff that you could probably do for me. I'm kind of getting low on raw materials. And then last week, my shop got robbed by some of these frickin' gangers that come around here when I wasn't paying attention. I was out back in the other room over there where I take shits, and then I came back and my door was kicked open and stuff, and I lost some stuff. So, oh fuck, I don't have my sheet here. Son of a bitch. Give me 2 seconds. No, I don't even know where it is, so I'm not even going to bother. He's like, listen, you there. Actually, hey, while we're here, you guys need any kind of clothes or anything like that? Maybe we should probably get you out of those orange jumpsuit and maybe get you into something a little more reasonable. So I'm going to. I took 6 and I fucking put the. Why is the fucking stabilize base not on you anymore? Don't know what's happening to me right now. 6 in your suit is now gone. And the sexy Cyber 6 is now in game. Control C. So he gives you guys some clothes and stuff like that to assimilate. Obviously, Kakok doesn't really need clothes. And
I
Gordon...
refuse.
He'll eat the clothes when you give them.
Right. And Ziamora's already got her deal. So we are going to introduce the Cyber 6. Unlock you, and I'll just change your size down. So Vay now gets her new cool-looking Cyber token. Shabada bing. And I actually did have time, Charles, to create your character.
Oh, yeah.
Oops. Gotta turn that off. I'm trying to grab your character over here. And let me put him right here and adjust his size. So you no longer have to be Goofy Carrot Boy. You can actually be...
that means I have to do a different voice then.
You can actually be the real looking Arnie. Where'd Carrot...
Real live boy.
Where'd Carrot
Alright,
go
we
to?
passed the tutorial. We got our full character now.
Yes. It's exactly what is happening. Carrot Boy is gone. Arnie, Control C, Control V. You all change into some newer clothes. Daryl, we're going to do a healing roll on you at -2.
Oh, shit. Can I help him or aid or another or something or support his roll somehow? Maybe holding the wound in place or something?
Sure. You can roll me an unskilled check at -2 because you don't have any idea what the hell you're doing either. So,
Gotcha.
but if you succeed, I'm going to give you're going to give him a +1.
All right, give me a sec here.
My God, don't crit fail.
Oh, fuck. I have no bennies.
Dark One, got a fighting, gambling, knowledge, notice, persuasion, repair, notice, persuasion.
Does he have some sort of medical kit or something? No? Okay. All right, here we go.
Well,
Yeah, it's a fail.
okay.
I don't have any bonuses, so I tried.
All right. So Darkwani's like, you know what? I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But yeah, I don't. I'm more into the mechanical aspect of things. We might have some bandages over here. He walks over to one of these shelves and he's sort of rummaging through it, and then he finds some bandages and some salves and shit like that. But he's like, I don't often get more than a cut on my fingertips, and so. But here, let me try a thing here and put some salve and some bandages on that. Now I'm just going to use this guy's smart. No, he's going to do unskilled too. I don't often have to heal people. I'm more of a robot repairing. Oh shit, Daryl. He as he's telling you, he's like, I mostly work on robots and stuff. He unthinkingly reaches around and grabs a screwdriver off of his belt pouch and fucking jams it into the wound and tries to separate it. And you're gonna. Yeah, that critical fail is going to give you another wound. He actually did some damage on his critical fail. He drops the screwdriver and takes a step back. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. I honestly didn't mean to do that. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
And she's reaching for weapons, and she's livid, and she just kicks him back, and she says, thanks for the attempt, and she just snarls and walks off to the corner, hobbling. I guess I can't soak that, so.
Yeah, you can't soak that. He's going to throw the bandages and the salve in your direction. He's like, I'm really sorry. I thought I could help, but you're just not a robot. That's what I was used to fixing and shit. Like, oh my God.
She'll try on her own. She'll try an actual check on herself.
Well, hold on. Before you do that.
Actually, maybe let somebody else do it. I'm at a -4 right now.
Yeah, and I can move slower. So, does anyone have the skill?
And she pulls out the bloody screwdriver. I'm opening it up next game. Whenever I get XP, I'm gonna be opening it up. I'll tell you that much. But
right.
she pulls out the bloody screwdriver and she just kind of wipes it on her clean leg and just hands it back, throws it back to him. Not like mean, but she just lobs it handle first to him.
Alright,
Okay.
if no one else has a skill, I can give it an attempt. I can boost it lower. So at least it'll be a d6 minus 2. If that's what you want to try.
Can't hurt anymore. Watch you kill me.
It'll go from unskilled to skilled. Unless you get a raise, then it'll be a d6.
Okay, alright. So let me roll my.
It's always
thing here.
unskilled, right? Is it a die? If it's unskilled, is it a die 4 or die
No,
6?
it's
What's it based
d4 minus 2 unskilled. 4
Okay.
would be your
Oh,
lowest.
it's gonna be a raise.
Wow. Okay, so that's going to be a d6.
Nice.
Yeah, she kind of fills your
All
little
right.
potato head with some knowledge. Now, who did you cast that on?
On myself, I'm going to roll
Okay,
the skill.
there you go.
Alright, here goes a d6. I have to
Oh,
Benny that. I had 3 bennies, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Do it.
I only have 2 at the moment, so assume one of them's taken. I'll roll again.
Oh, God.
Alright, one more time. I'm down to 1 benny.
You have a card that would work for it?
Third time's the charm. Anybody got a card?
I do not. Alright,
Time's
I'll
charm.
roll one more time.
This is it.
Oh, yes! And a raise, so you get both wounds.
You guys fucking suck. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to say that you and Darkwani are. So you've mended the wounds. You're feeling much better, Daryl. Darkwani, he's giving you guys some food and stuff like that, and he's like, he shows you over in this little area here. I'll put some beds in here for the next one and shit like that. You guys can make this a little bit of a headquarters or something. But Darkwani's like, listen, now you guys could stay here for as long as you need to. I could probably outfit you with some weapons and well, not really weapons. I got a crude array of things I can make. Maybe a pipe with some nails stuck in it or something like that. But if you guys are interested, I could probably get you some rebreathers or maybe something along those lines. If you're interested in going and doing a thing for me.
I think the rebreather is probably going to be our best, most useful tool.
You can keep whatever you get while you're out there too. There's a junkyard down around the way that I usually go and scavenge some stuff from. But like I said, I'm not as nimble as I used to be. And those stallions, man, they come at you. They really come at you. But if you're interested, there's 3 things that I'm looking for. And before he tells you that, we're going to take 2 minutes while I run upstairs. So if you guys want to go refresh your drinks, we're going to do like a quick thing while I go grab my piece of paper.
Do a thing for a thing?
Yeah, be back in 2 seconds.
Mine is I'm greedy. Wow,
Okay.
being a thief, I would have never thought that. And curious.
I'm delusional. I can only hear compliments.
All right, kids, I am back.
Welcome back.
Let me unfold my sweet piece of paper that I was taking notes on.
Get that cock ring adjusted.
Hooked onto the Bluetooth, and yeah,
Butt plug.
I found some sweet beats. Darkwani,
Gives him a shock every time someone rolls crits.
yeah. You guys spend, say, the next day here kind of hanging out. Every once in a while, you'll hear a car drive by outside, sort of slow. You can hear the motor like as it sort of cruises by real slow. And Darkwani tells you, he's like, oh, these guys, they come by every once in a while, they're sort of looking at stuff and checking things out. They're probably out trying to find you, to be honest with you, looking for dudes in their orange jumpsuits and stuff, because they sell those guys to the mine, so you'd never get out of there. It's a good thing you escaped. Over the course of the next day or so, if you have fatigue, I will allow you to roll vigor to see if you can remove fatigue. If you do, you do. He tells you, he's like, listen, I got a couple of errands and some things that I need done. Like I said last week, I was taking a shit, and I come back, the door's kicked open, and they still, there's a bunch of my materials were stolen. I could really use a hand getting them back, but there's a couple of things that maybe you guys could go get for me. He's like, they're kind of, easy, hard, and hardest kind of a thing, but there's this one bodyguard. It's an android. I'd really like to have that. When you guys leave, I'll be alone. Maybe I could talk to this android bodyguard, set it up and fix it. Unlike you, sorry, whatever your name is, I forgot.
Is he Amara?
Yeah, sorry about that. How you feeling? Comes over and pats you on the back. He's like, are you feeling any better? I'm really sorry.
Much better, thank you.
Really sorry about that. He walks over. He's like, oh man, I really didn't mean to stab you in the leg with that thing. Honest mistake.
Well, that's fine.
But
That's my bigger roll. I got rid of my fatigue.
Okay, fantastic. Unfortunately, I don't have the material right now to make you guys some kind of, fashion any kind of rebreathers and stuff. But if you get me some parts from the junkyard, maybe go salvage some things. I might be able to find some stuff. But let me tell you, I'm looking. In my travels, I found an android bodyguard. The problem is that he was sort of like near this ectovac. Bunch of toxic gangers and twitchers were in the area and stuff, and I didn't want to go in there and try and get the thing. He's probably, but yeah, if you could maybe go salvage that or bring that android bodyguard back, I'd really appreciate it. While you're in the junkyard, maybe you could do some salvaging and find some cords and some filters or something. I could probably fangle you guys up some rebreathers. If that doesn't tickle your fancy, I'm really looking for this thing called a synoptic teacher. You put it on your head and stuff, and then it'll learn you things. Because I'm getting old and I'm not quite as sharp. But if you follow the old trams in the junkyard area there, you'll see there's a Tanzanian dropship. Now, the one thing is when I was there, I noticed that there was some Tanzanian devils and some rat swarms and shit, and I didn't want to get too close to the ship, but I did see near the gigantic Tanzanian dropship, there was another ship there that looked like a jump core data ship. And on the data ship, you could probably find one of them synoptic teachers. That'll help me learn things and keep my mind sharp so that maybe I could learn healing. Hey, maybe you could even salvage a healing chip, and then I could learn how to heal better instead of stabbing people with screwdrivers.
Amen to that.
Right? Sorry about that.
We're also looking for some guy named Birch Renzo. Have you heard of him?
Birch comes in here every once in a while, pick up some parts and stuff like that, but yeah, he's part of the blood gang. He's one of them guys. What are you looking for him for?
Oh, we heard we might be able to get jobs.
Yeah, you kind of are a bit of a motley crew. I could see that old cat man looking, he's a Rakashan, of course, because you're looking for him, so he's a cat fella. He's one of them there cat fellas. He comes around every once in a while looking to buy some, unique parts.
I'd heard that.
Selling things that he salvages from out in the outlands and stuff. But yeah, if he comes by, I'll be sure to let him know that you're looking for him.
All right, great. So we'll work for you until we can hook up with the Birch.
All right. Well, this one's kind of a luxury item, but the kid in me's always wanted to have one of these things. Would really, really like to get my hands on a jet bike. There's a compound again if you follow the tram, and you'll come around. You follow the tram, and you'll see there's a really highly protected compound where one of the nulvoid gangs hang out. Those guys, every once in a while they'll get some jet bikes, and I saw one there last week, and I was thinking to myself, man, I could really use a jet bike. That would really help me get around and get away from things because I'm getting old and tired of walking. But those nulvoid gang guys, they're pretty smart. Not like the Twitchers. Not like the huh?
Your robot that you want is
Yeah.
closer to the
Well,
is it closer to the scrapyard.
yes, it's very close, and it's probably the easiest one because those Twitchers and stuff, they're just kind of savage cannibals. Do you guys know about the Twitchers?
Not heard of those.
All right, well, let me tell you.
No.
There's some chemicals and stuff that people make, like drugs, and then people start taking them, and then they get the twitches. And the twitches, if you do too many of the drugs and you don't fail your rolls and stuff, you end up getting the brain twitches, and it turns you into a human cannibal.
Anyone?
Well,
Or just human?
some people. I mean, not necessarily, because there's sort of all races over here. I don't know about you, Carrot Boy. Maybe you'll turn into a human vegetable. Or not a vegetable, but a vegetable cannibal. Do you like eating
Why don't they
meat?
just call them zombies?
He looks up at you. He's like, man, it's so weird talking to plants. Are you a herbivore or a carnivore?
No. As you've noticed, I just stick my head in dirt to
Mm-hmm.
get the substance I need.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe you'll like start sticking your head in people.
He's quite fast, I must admit, as well.
Yeah, people are nutrient rich. I'd check that bug over there.
Yeah. That's why I had that body before, so I could mulch it and eat it later.
Say what?
So, anyways, that's what I got going on. I'm looking for the android bodyguard's probably the easiest thing you could do. If you're looking to step it up a little bit, you might want to go try and fight those Tanzanian devils and rat swarms and get yourself one of them synoptic teachers off the drop ship, but or off the data ship. But if you really think you're tough and you're something to be talked about around these parts. You might want to go try getting some of them jet bikes. You could scoop them right out from underneath those nulvoid fellas.
I would say that probably the best course of action would be to head to the junkyard, pick up the android that you require, and perhaps scavenge for parts for your, how shall I say, those rebreathers.
Yes.
We will need that to do anything else. The further we go out, the more susceptible we are to
Well,
any kind of ailment.
you're going to the junkyard area, but you could scout or scavenge parts from anywhere. You don't necessarily have to get them from where the android bodyguard is. But if that's what you're shooting for, let me tell you let me tell you what you're looking for. As you walk out, and he points off in some one of the directions, sort of irrelevant. He's like, the junkyard's off.
Sorry, she'll stop him for a second as he's talking. I do not speak for everybody. This is just a suggestion. And she looks at everybody else.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. We'll start with the easier quest first.
Okay.
Or we could just scavenge for rebreather parts around here and come back.
Well, you're
Yes.
not gonna find anything around here. I've already scavenged this entire area. That's why we go to the junkyard.
Then it's decided if we do not have anything close to the junkyard, this is the best course of action.
Dr. Kwani, he walks over and he's sort of subconsciously starts petting Gordon as he's talking. He's looking at the rest of you and he's like, wow, you're quite the big fella. He starts petting you. He's like, yeah, I've scavenged all the parts around here. All these buildings are all derelict. I've pulled out all the parts, the plumbing, the electrical wiring, all that kind of stuff. So there really isn't anything here. But that's not to say that you couldn't find some in the junkyards and stuff like that. You'll have to find some parts there, I think. And he's like slowly, like he's just rubbing his hand across Gordon's back without realizing it. So, yeah. What do you guys figure? As a collective group, the bodyguard, the synoptic teacher, the jet bike, what's it going to be? If you go to that jet bike, you could probably get some weapons. But like I said, it's going to be really difficult. Some of them have guns anyways, not all of them. Guns, crossbows, that kind of thing.
Well, I think the android bodyguard checks off all his points. Let's face it, we get him the android bodyguard. And because he forgets shit, the android can help teach him. And because he can't walk all that much because he's an old guy, the android can carry him. Man, that sounds like the way to go.
I'm right here.
Android Nanny.
He's standing right beside you, petting you. He's like, "I'm right here. I can hear you."
Yeah.
The chat.
Oh, I know. I get it. I get it. Just sounds like that'd be the check off all the boxes.
All right. Well,
Let's do it.
okay. So you've changed into some newer clothes. You know, your street cred clothes, or you've taken off your Jump Core security stuff. All of you except for Gordon, who I will fix next time. So Gordon no longer looks like he has the orange shirt on.
No worries.
But yeah, and he's like, "Well, it's going to be, I wish I had some rebreathers, but it's going to be probably about an hour's walk in that direction." And he points. "You'll see the tram overhead, and then just follow it until you find the ectovat. It's right near the water tower."
It's about past how long it was. That's good, an hour.
Yeah, it's about one Vicar check away.
Tell me, Dakwani, will a bandana around our mouths help at all?
Unfortunately, nope, not this. This air's pretty toxic. It's pretty unbreathable. You're pretty much going to die if you spend too much time out. And don't go too far away, because the farther out you go, the worse it gets. Before you know it, you're growing wieners and titties and shit. Just
What
kidding.
if we pee in the bandana?
Well, then you're just going to be smelling your own whiz.
Fair enough.
The air inside here, there's a rebreather on the roof, like a big one, that cleans the air inside this building, so you don't have to worry about them while you're in here.
Can he equip us out with anything? Do you have any weapons or armor or jet bike that you forgot about because you're an old coot?
So that I will do.
Okay, so again, I'm going to allow you guys to sort of look around and describe some kind of weapon that you make. He's like, "Help yourself to some of the stuff around here. I got pipes, I got bars, I got wrenches, I got some spanners, I got some of this and that, some woods. If you need some nails and stuff, we can put them in there." But essentially, you're just going to be able to make like some shitty makeshift weapons that will help you out. And then he'll give you each like some rations for you to take, because it's, in case you're getting hungry or whatever, you can have some lunch. So yeah, he doles out some. Yeah, so put that in your gear list. You got like one little taste of food, one meal. He's going to give you enough water to get sort of there and back, so enough water for one day, one day's worth of food. And then what I'm going to have you guys do is everybody roll a smarts check, and then describe your weapon, and we'll go around in order.
Smarts. This will be fun.
Can I look for weapons for the others? I don't need a weapon. My mind is my weapon.
Okay. Yeah, you can.
Good smarts.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here we go.
All right, so everybody has rolled.
I'm going to Benny my.
Okay.
Hold on, I found you a weapon. I rolled a 6.
I'm going to Benny because I'm feeling lucky here.
Oh, okay. Save your biddies.
Yes.
Oh no!
Fuck yeah!
Lucky.
Critical fail.
He found a roach motel.
I'm just throwing things up in the air and there's things crashing around by me as I'm looking around.
Hide under the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Okay. So starting with Vay, what kind of a makeshift weapon did you build out of the scraps that's here?
Oh, I found a weapon with a charge cell at the end of it. Because like a stun baton.
Ooh, a stun baton.
Nice.
Fantastic. Okay, so you're going to give that to Pete. Is that the plan? Pete's in the corner fumbling around with something, and Cricket Boy drops one of the shelves on top of him, and he's kind of laying underneath it. And Darkwani comes over. He's like, "Oh!"
I see this terrible insect that I'm stuck with, and he's not cutting it. So I'm going to give him mine so he can at least contribute to the party.
All right. Pete, that stun weapon will have 4 charges.
Okay.
Stun baton. Charles, what did you look for or find or make?
Spear.
Okay.
Spear. No. A sling. I want a sling instead.
Okay. Yeah, you find some, little rubber nylon socks and some weird Y pipe and stuff like that, and yeah, you can build yourself a little sling.
Can I spend a Benny to influence the story?
Oh, lay it on me,
Yeah,
mister.
you can.
I want to
Oh,
develop
neat.
a rapport with him because we both are repairers and try to maybe make a roll to see if he'll give me a toolkit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can do some persuading and shit like that.
Before you do that, I've got a spill the beans card, which you might want to take, which is for persuasion.
Hmm.
So that might be helpful for you.
Well, what does that do?
It says the subject of your questioning tells you everything you want to know, whether by friendly persuasion, intimidation, or force. So
Would
if you're
that work here, Gary?
Well, I mean, if you're looking to get a toolbox off him, he'll spill the beans and tell you where a toolbox is at. Sure.
Okay, let me make the roll first and see what happens. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's a
Okay,
5, so
that's a success. Darquani looks at you, and the two of you start talking repair and start talking shop and stuff like that. And he's like, "You know what? I got just a thing kicking around the corner over here. I found this in one of these houses." And he hands you like a little toolbox. He's like, "It's kind of big and clumsy, but you can carry the thing." And inside it is a bunch of different wrenches and spanners and sockets and pliers and cutters, just your basic tool kit. It'll give you a +1 to your, let's say a +2 to your scavenging roll, because you'll be able to unbolt things and cut wires and stuff like that. He's like, "Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but here, here's a pretty handy little toolkit, so you can put that in your gear. You got a toolkit I'm going to give you +1, because +1's actually quite a bit. +1 to your scavenging rolls. Hopefully this works."
I nod in a sense, but I exude the smell of cinnamon and gratitude.
Oh, he's like,
Oh, nice.
he's like, "You guys smell that? Is it burnt toast? Am I going down? Am I having a heart attack?" Oh, wait a
I
second.
would,
Smells like Cinnabon.
perhaps it is what we
Wait a
No,
second.
having a,
Portable air freshener.
That's not burnt toast. That's cinnamon.
no, you're having a stroke, monsieur.
Quick, try to heal yourself.
Judd,
Oh, no.
what did you find,
Yeah, that's
Judd?
it.
What did you find, Mr. Judd? Tell me a story.
I found so we dug around and he found he's fashioned a warhammer just out of like a giant pipe.
Okay.
He's fashioned himself a warhammer. There's a big old spike at the one end. Like he's just kind of mangled a bunch of stuff together. And basically he's fashioned himself a warhammer.
Cool. Darkwani
it's,
hands you some duct tape so that you can duct tape the warhammer tip.
Yeah. The bits and pieces together. Yeah. Maybe
Right.
Doc Wani could, run a couple, welds in there or something. But so it's a strength D6 weapon. It's an AP1 and he should be good to go.
Excellent. Okay, Vay and Pete came up with the stun gun, and that leaves DJ Daryl Carter. What is?
I have no idea what it can build. I have some ideas considering the components, but I don't have the Savage World book in front of me. That's why.
It doesn't matter. You're making an improvised weapon that just uses strength, so you're just going to describe it. It's not about the rules, it's about the flavor.
Oh, just strength. It's not. I can't make a bow or something or fashion a bow.
You
out of,
could
spare...
make a ranged weapon out of some shit parts and some string, because you'll find it kicking around here. But yeah,
Here's what I was thinking. She would find an old, a small vehicle spring, like the leaf springs, which are kind of arced. She'll use that, and then she probably would have hammered out a hole and just found some rubber, what do you call those there? Those those bungee cords,
yep.
right? And then she would have found some old wooden crate boxes or some saplings in their firewood and just simply hacked apart and made some makeshift arrows.
Okay. So you can scramble up some kind of weird sort of crossbow thing, the stick with a weird axle spring on it that you could pull back and whatnot. Those parts would be around here. You've taken an axle leaf spring, put it on a piece of wood, and then made little bolts and stuff like that. So here's the thing. Your little shitty makeshift crossbow, just like what's-his-face, Debbie Harry, you're going to have to reload it, so you'll have to spend a round reloading it. You can walk around with it loaded, but then it'll take you a round to reload it, to caulk it and get it ready.
Quick
right.
question. Hold on. The two weapons I secured from the ship, the makeshift stuff, could I just sharpen them a bit, make them a little better? Just spending a couple of minutes, basically.
You're not going to get any mechanical bonuses, but yeah, I mean, story-wise, you can sharpen them up.
One would have been like just a handle, whatever, or something. She would have used it as a piece of metal. She would have sharpened it and basically just put cloth at the end of it to make it a longsword, but a basic version of a longsword.
Yep.
And one would have been paneling that came off. She just takes some metal, welds it on the other side, so she has a shield. I don't know what the game mechanics for a shield is in this game, but
I believe it's going to give you +2 to your toughness.
Yeah, but you need strength.
Oh, you need strength? What strength do you need for this? To wield it, you mean?
Just to hold on to it. Let's look up shield and see what it says.
Yeah, I made an improvised shield earlier, but I couldn't even carry it, so I dropped it.
Shield adds to your parry depending on how big it is.
It would have been just. I don't know. She would have been. She's got a 6 strength. She's
Like
strong.
would you say like a modern riot shield is the equivalent?
Yeah, exactly. Something maybe a bit smaller.
Yeah, I think
like
you needed
Captain
a
America.
D6 strength at least.
It's a D4 for a riot shield with a +3 to your parry.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's probably be less though, right? Because it's makeshift. So.
Ancient and medieval will give you a +1 to your parry with a minimum strength of D4. So you can fashion something like that. That would be the smallest thing you could do. So
could I do bigger, like a +2?
Nope, because it's unless your strength is D6.
Yeah, my strength is D6.
Okay, you can make a medium shield that will give you +2 to your parry.
Parry.
-2 to cover.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't even have enough strength to carry a small shield. I have a -1 strength.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. We got 5 minutes before this game is going to wrap up. So what I am going to do as a teaser, I'm going to drag you guys back across the map over into my world.
All right.
You spend about an hour outside after you've built your weapons. You're all feeling good. Nobody's got fatigue or any of that kind of stuff. You've been breathing some good air, hanging out with Darkwani. He's not making the most glorious of meals, but you know he's pumping out some like sort of black sludge that qualifies for all the vitamins and minerals and shit that you guys need. So you're feeling, you know, you're back to your sort of your full strength. Over the course of the amount of time that you spend there, people will come in and you know, they'll shop with Darkwani, buy some stuff off, and he's making deals and stuff like that. So you see people coming and going and shit. But eventually, you decide that you are going to head off to go check out the Android bot.
Sex bot.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
the real reason he wants it. It
Yes.
really gets
We know how
lonely
Gary
out here. Uh-oh.
I just
Oh dear. Lots of errors.
paste bin. It's to be expected.
Jesus.
Ooh, very nice, Gary.
So,
Oh, sweet.
this here is the water tower that he was talking about. And as you come around the corner, you see this fenced off area, but you can squeak through the fence in different parts and stuff. It's not really secure by any means. Yeah, you make it to right about here, and you see as you sort of pop around the corner, you see this vat. Now, I'm also going to say that it's going to be dark, just because it not dark, but it's dusk. The sun's starting to set. You find the junkyard, you squeak through the fence, and you see the glowing green of this vat off in the distance. And it's kind of like this beacon at night that you're following. You can see this pile of junk illuminated with this green shit. You're like, oh, that must be it. This is, you know, the way Darkwani said to go. And then you recognize this as like as a water tower over on this one side. So you're like, oh man, we must be in the right spot. You will make it sort of, I want to say, right to about there when you come around the corner, and off in the distance over by the shack.
The love shack.
Oh, look at that. The stupid guy got caught on the bloody thing. You see the nulvoid gang standing around a barrel. This barrel is burning, instead of like the normal color of fire, it has this weird sort of purple glow to it. Like they're probably burning junk and rust and shit. But yeah, there's a gang of dudes standing around it. And
Oh, an Imperial probe droid.
yes,
Over here.
it's not an Imperial probe droid, but it isn't. It's a bodyguard android, Vey. And you are the first person to see it. You're like, oh, there's the droid, just where Darkwani said it would be. And so, yeah, you have this nulvoid gang standing around this fire. And I would like everybody to make me a vigor check because you've been out without rebreathers for about an hour. And
It's located by the water tower, right? This android?
no, you'll see over here, Daryl.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay, so yeah.
So everybody make me a vigor check. Vey succeeds. Gordon doesn't. Pete succeeds. Daryl succeeds. And Charles succeeds. So the only person that doesn't succeed, and you might as well spend your bennies because this is it for the session, is going to be Corey. So I'm going to take your one benny.
Don't do like Pete and roll 2 snake eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a 4.
All right, so that's a success. All right. And yeah, we're going to end it there. We'll pick this up next time. I'm actually, you know what? Because I'm ahead of the game and I have quite a bit of material, this is literally a side quest that because I was so fucking busy last week. If you guys want to play next Sunday, I don't know if you have shit on the go, but we can do next Sunday too if you want.
Hey,
I'm
this
not
is the time to bring it up. Could we just switch the Sundays that we play alternately? Because it's different than what we used to do.
Oh, is it? Okay. I don't think...
Yeah, I have another bi-weekly game that we used to alternate with, but now it's on the same day.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. The only reason I did it this way is because I was going away last week. So if you want to switch it to next week, that's fine. Everybody's good with that?
Better for everyone.
Yeah, it's fine by me. It doesn't matter to me.
It's just that's the week it was on.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not real sweet, but after that I should be all right.
All right. We're going to do that. So yeah.
But yeah, I'm good for next week.
Check this out. We're going to go fade to black. And I'm going to hit the Murder Hobo RPG show is not affiliated with or endorsed by any companies mentioned on this show. Any of the products mentioned on our show or that appear on our website are the property and copyright of the respected owners. All items are used under fair use for educational and review purposes. All other items are the intellectual property of the Murder Hobo RPG show, copyright 2021, all rights reserved.